All right. Okay, so last week you guys made your way through the Old Wood to the Mossy Temple. Along the way there, you befriended a magical squirrel, continued to assist a young scout in training with the rescue mission of her friends who have been enchanted / bamboozled into the lair of the demented and sadistic dryad Demetria. On your way there, you were assaulted by many powerful roots. The roots caused a lot of damage. That didn't seem like a big deal, but it was. Later, you were confronted by the crafty and clever king of slimes, who really, story-wise, lured you into a trap. But I know y'all knew it was a trap, and you just wanted to keep going with the dungeon. He attacked. His sole focus seemed to be on Alexei, the Doomed One. In fact, he kept crying out in Primordial, "Doomed One, I claim your soul for my queen, Lutheria." That sort of freaked some people out. Reset, who had been safely deposited far away from the battle by Philippocles' muscles, decided to do some awesome Mega Man X wall jumps so that she could protect Alexei from the Slime King. The Slime King turned around. He hit Reset one time. She died. Then the Slime King continued his pursuit of Alexei, eventually catching him and smashing him to pieces. With both of them dead, the rest of the party rallied, killed the Slime King, and tried to fix what had happened. Kyra reached into her tiny backpack of holding, began producing Raise Dead scrolls. Before she could even finish reading off the first one, miracles happened. One was joyous and beautiful. Reset was filled with a radiant light that emanated from the locket she wears on her neck. The voice of her grandmother's spirit spoke words of healing and destiny, and her body was remade, unbroken and uninjured. She returned to life. Alexei, however, his body shattered and broken by the Slime King's bludgeoning fists, took much longer to heal, and the process was torturous as bones regrew and grafted themselves together. Flesh tore and ripped itself apart in an effort to regrow and reform in the proper patterns. His cries echoed through the mossy ruins and the old wood as fate reassembled him. As you lay trapped in your own body, feeling this pain, your consciousness aware of the pain, but also somewhere else, you found yourself standing on the surface of the ocean. All around you, the sea was midnight black. You knew that below the surface of the waves, terrible creatures swam, looking up at you hungrily. All around, you looked for signs of life besides those creatures. The sky danced with purple clouds and blue lightning. Every now and then, stars would peek through. But there was nothing but darkness. As the pain intensified, you fell to your knees on the shifting ground that was the ocean, and you heard a woman laugh, long and low and long. And as the pain reached its absolute climax and you felt your soul being pulled back to your body, she said, "One down." And that's when you woke back up in your body. All right. So you were naked. The oozes melted all your armor. So they gave you a pair of leather armor to wear, a suit of leather armor. And now you guys have journeyed down into the bowels of the earth, where you will continue to pursue your target. So I'm going to move you over to the map. As always, Roll20. If the whole map loads, refresh the map. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. All right, so you should be somewhere near the bottom. There we go. Really cramped up in this staircase. Can everybody see?
And
Yeah.
scrolling down, I saw a little bit. I scrolled past it real quick. But
Oh, okay.
I
So
don't
there
know.
are some lit areas, I guess, that are
Yeah.
showing stuff. All right, hold on. Let me see what I got here. Oh, that is because these dancing lights have sight on them. That's really cool. All right, hold on. I think those are the only ones.
Yeah, it was like a little strip, but all good.
It's safe
All
to
right.
say Alexi would definitely like remember that experience, though, correct?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alexi would be extremely just, I guess, 1,000-yard stare.
Okay.
Distraught.
Not speaking at all. Yeah. No words.
All right. So since you recovered, you have had really nothing to say. You're just sort of like stunned PTSD situation.
Yeah, I think that's essentially how, because it's more
Okay.
of like a wash of like confusion.
Fair enough. All right. Sorry, I have to fix this template real quick because it's freaking out. All right, can anybody see this this fireball? This fireball doesn't have sight, does it? For some reason, it was thinking that it was it was sharing the same profile as the dancing lights. Okay. All right, up ahead and all around you, you see more of those grasping roots. They move slowly, like lazy serpents, but they do not make any aggressive actions towards you.
So, before we go ahead, we're like bound to each other and stuff. I guess we should kind of like talk real quick about what our agenda is here, and at what point do we give up diplomacy and let me hit shit?
Just don't get us agreed to be a sacrifice.
Hey, I thought that worked out really well, actually.
It worked out fine. I suppose.
I just don't want it to become a habit.
I mean, it was my sister, man. I don't know what you wanted me to do. Anyways, let's not bring that old stuff up. I'm just saying, like, are we here to just, like, talk to her, or are we, like... I'll just shut up and let you guys talk. It's alright. I'll just do it.
Well, this is Anastasia and Alexi's mission, I suppose. So perhaps they should have the final say.
Alexi will stare Philippocles in the eyes, and before anyone else speaks up, he'll say, "I need to speak with her."
Fair point. Fair point. Also, remember, Kyra says, you need the horn. That's actually one of your trials. Remember, you'll have to drink from the magic horn.
If we can find a way to get the horn and the information we need without fighting, then we should do that.
That would be preferable. I just want to know. I have to know.
I'm here to save the children.
Yeah, the children.
Also
The children.
worth mentioning, like OOC. Hypatia is not here to cast a vote, but we'll go with majority rules for this campaign only, because it is so character centric, yet still uses critical hit cards. How do you guys feel about being able to use healing potions on yourself as a bonus action? It's still a full action to administer to somebody else, but you can use them on yourself as a bonus action.
I mean, I think, I'm gonna put a little alcohol in them and get real drunk.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
So-
well, yeah, add a
Check it out.
character like. Yeah, that sounds like it
Yeah,
probably
there's-
help with a lot of healing because I only got 2 spell slots and a little bit of extra.
Right.
sometimes.
So
Oh shit! I wanted to mention. Do we actually have healing potions?
We don't, because
I have.
we don't.
we drank all of them that one time.
No.
Well,
No.
no,
I
we
have
didn't have
one.
the money to buy any.
Hmm.
I think you found a few, but they may have been drunk already. But anyways, I was
Yeah.
just wondering if mechanically we wanted to add that in.
Well, I can give
Um,
one to Paratos and he can administer it. He's
Okay.
actually a
That's cool.
special ability for it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm fine with adding that in, but
Mhm.
like, I'm a barbarian, and I'm afraid that like, it may seem abusive how many healing potions I drink. Then.
Right, because once you get going, you don't really need your bonus
Yeah.
action for anything else. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
you.
pretty much. Yeah.
Then what about like I'm not saying this because I'm the rogue, but like it makes the most sense for like someone with like a cutting action to be able to do that. You
Maybe. All right. For now, we'll workshop something. So
Or could
we'll see
Yeah,
how
it's
things
limitation.
go.
like-
Yeah, I mean,
Personally-
I'm super game, but like, I
Mhm.
just don't want it to. As a barbarian, I feel like I would be look kind of abusive because it's literally gonna be every round. I drink that healing potion and I drink the other one. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
right.
What?
And as for me, as for said rogue, I'm on the fence.
Okay.
So-
All right. Well,
Well,
let's
what if
let's
you-
play. Yeah. Well, you also have healing spirit eventually through your ranger, which is about as abusive as healing can get in 5th edition. So yeah. So really, we'll just kind of play it by ear for now.
You could do make it once per short rest type deal.
All
An
right.
ability with limitation.
That wouldn't be too bad actually. Like an emergency heal potion kind of situation. Yeah. All right. For now, we'll just play it regular, but I just wanted to kind of float that idea out there. All right, we have everybody now because Hypatia has joined us. The path lies before you, choked with grasping roots, but the roots do not seem aggressive. The passageway is 7 feet wide, maybe. So if you are a medium-sized creature on the northernmost tiles, you will be squeezing. This is not a comfortable situation. The height of the passage is maybe 8 feet. Up ahead, it turns sharply to your left. All right, you guys are driving. Let me know what you decide to do.
Well,
Want me to send Paratos forward?
Okay. Paratos gonna head forward and do a little scouting. Okay. All right, Paratos. The vines and roots occasionally kind of coil about you. Curious, but not aggressive. It is very dark up ahead. Someone has apparently shut off the lights.
Quick question. Did we have a
Sure.
short rest?
I assume that you had a short rest after the
Yes.
resurrection fiasco. Yeah.
Okay, then
Ooh.
I'm going to resummon Skilla.
All right.
Just wanted to make sure.
I'm
I
gonna
had
use
an
that
hour
quick
to do
die.
so.
All right. Mark off that 10 gold worth of incense. Mwah.
And Paratos does have a 60-foot dark vision. So.
Sweet, sweet. All right.
I mean, Soul
If
gives
it's
off
dark,
light
I'm
if,
going to.
Soul gives off light.
Yes.
So if we want to sneak up, I can send her away for now.
Well, we won't be able to see without.
I'm sure
Any
she knows
light.
we're here. Like, let's just.
Yeah, let's just light it up.
All right.
We did cover up her hole.
Yeah,
once
we
again-
did.
And killed her ooze.
Oh, look at this. I don't think this actually got added to the dynamic lighting because it's only mentioned in a flavor text. So let me add this in real quick. There is a thick curtain of roots and vines that blocks view at the end of the passage. But you can stuff your tiny chameleon head through and take a peek if you'd like.
He would actually just let them. He'll come back and let us know that.
Okay.
The
You
vines
can
at the-
hear Paratos on the other side running water like a stream. And you hear a human boy say, "Bring me back the light. It's dark and I cannot see. Please, bring me back the light." And you hear two goatlings laughing at him.
Paratos will come back and inform the group.
Okay.
Well, inform me, and then I'll inform the group. Yeah.
Sure.
Can we
More
send
of
him
those
to
things.
go?
Those wretched creatures.
Yeah.
I'm
Can
just
we
saying.
send him to go uncover the hole?
Yeah, I'm just saying. If we want to be like diplomatic or whatever, she's probably not going to be happy we covered up her light hole. Just saying,
I'm
she's
fine.
probably pissed about it.
I mean,
Did we do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
bargaining chip. I can send Paratos up to move it.
Tell us
I mean,
our destiny, or we'll just keep the hole. Turn off the lights.
I'm pretty sure she can move that
Yes.
shield.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
I don't really look at it as a bargaining chip. Honestly, I kind of think it might have been but yeah, that's me.
hey, Alexi, Kyra says to you as you are kind of brooding. You look
Yes.
really upset. Are you upset about dying? I'm going to take that long, brooding silence as a yes. All right. I'm going to cheer you up. You ready for this? Why did the rogue always pickpocket bards?
Why, Kyra?
They have the best loot.
Good one.
And she gives you a little side hug and motions for you to keep going.
Anastasia, do you mind if Soul stays with me? I'm trying to lead the way, but I can't really see.
Yep. You get on your head,
All
on your
right.
shoulder.
Yeah, there's a
Wherever's fine.
thick curtain of vines and roots up ahead. Do you want to dramatically chop it down? Do you push through it? How do you handle this thing?
I'm gonna just just like put both my arms in the center of my hand and just like pull a opening.
Okay, hype. All right. You push the roots aside, and it reveals to you a currently dimly lit cavern, I guess. You see that there is a tree stump from a massive tree, about 12, 15 feet across. It looks like it was chopped down. There is a small boy, and he is playing with two goatlings.
Hey kid, don't play with those. Those things are nasty.
Yeah, they sort of look over at you and bare their very human-like teeth. You know, like a pair of like fake teeth that kind of chatter around, kind of thing. And he says, "Oh, hello. No, these are my friends." And then they look over at you, Philippides, and they say, "Yeah, we're his friends. We're all playing a nice game, aren't we, kid?"
No, they're not your friends. They're really shitty.
It sounded like they were teasing you.
Hold on. I gotta turn all of these ambient lights out because you blew them up. All right, let's see. Did I get them all? Oh, there's some more. Okay. It should be it should be much darker now. Yeah. There we go.
As Alexi walks in here, so a couple things to note, right? I guess for my character
Sure.
is he's on like a mission now to get to Demetria.
Okay.
And he's focusing really hard on what's around him and where we should go. He's not even gonna be like paying attention to what's going on with these people. He's gonna knock an arrow, and he's like about to just start shooting.
Okay. The boy sees you knocking an arrow, and he kind of rushes over to like shield the goatling with his own body, and the goatling makes a face over the kid's shoulder, like, yeah, you gonna shoot a kid? But he also makes a gesture like he's gonna hit the kid over the head. And then this one starts laughing in that sort of kind of buying sheep laughter from earlier.
Can I do any kind of a check to see if the kid is like charmed or otherwise magically under the influence of something?
Yeah, certainly. Do me an Arcana check or just cast Dispel Magic.
I do not have Dispel Magic, I don't think.
So
think
go
I'm
ahead.
too-
Or I guess an Insight check might work as well.
I mean, I'm best at Arcana.
All right.
As a mage slayer, would I be able to insight as well?
Sure. With a 15, he doesn't seem to be ensorcelled. He just seems to be a kid who thinks that these guys are his friends.
Oh, you meant detect magic, not dispel magic.
Yeah. Sorry, detect magic. Yeah.
I can absolutely detect magic. We'll do that.
But he, all right, yeah, you're gonna go ahead and cast it.
Yeah. I'll use my one free cast a day.
Sure. There are trace amounts of enchantment magic on the kid. And we're set with a 21 insight. He is drugged.
Okay, I'll whisper that to the group.
Out of the corner of my eye, who do I see over here?
Oh, you see a satyr. I guess lady satyrs are also known as fawns. She sees you, seeing her, and she waves.
What would I know? Would my character know
this
much
is
about
getting
them,
boring.
or-
And the goatling just walks up and tries to bite the kid on the face. He does. The kid begins to scream as the goatling bites him on the face and just tears a chunk out of his cheek. The kid, being a commoner, he falls down. He's not dead, but he is bleeding profusely. Do you want to roll initiative or?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
dropping my
All
bow. I'm drawing my spear. Actually, well, no, I'm just gonna shoot these guys down.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've already got an arrow knocked.
Yeah, for sure. I would say that you are the most likely to be ready to fight Alexi based on the way you were describing it, so you could roll in with advantage if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be a 7 anyway.
Okay. Maybe you are just caught off guard by the ferociousness and just the vile behavior of these creatures. The boy lets out just a horrible cry as a chunk of his face is bit off, and he falls to the ground. The goatlings begin to baa out laughter and start shuffling their hooves and dancing. They kick water and mud all over the boy's face. All right, everybody's rolled into initiative?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Team NPC will be represented here. There's just so many of them. All right. And Squirrel is currently living in Philippocles' beard, so if you need Squirrel, that is where it is. Alrighty, this goatling is going to go first. So the goatling is going to, since this guy's unconscious, he will fail automatically. He is going to straddle the boy, and using a grapple, he is going to start riding the boy around like he is a pony. And he's going to say, giddy up, pony! And he just starts flopping around. The boy takes a failed death save from the rigorous activity. And that is how he spends his action. The other laughs uproariously. Alexi, this was aimed at you. So go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw when you witness this spectacle. You fail. You are affected by goatling rage. You have disadvantage on your attacks, and attacks against you have advantage. However, if you hit with a melee attack, it is automatically a critical hit.
Okay.
All right, Anastasia, you're up.
Oh my god, these wretched creatures. I'm going to prepare an Eldritch Blast.
All right, just prepare. You're preparing when you're readying it, or are you
I'm
gonna
ready,
actually?
yes.
Okay, you're readying it. All right. Team NPC. I guess your friend Karina's gonna move in and take a shot with her longbow. I believe that hits. And that misses. She kills the one that is riding around on the boy. As she does, the boy kind of falls limp into the water, and the goatling falls face first on top of him. And with its furry little ass in the air, it lets out one long final fart, and you see several nuggets of shit fly out of its butt. This causes the remaining goatling to use its reaction to fall over laughing at the spectacle.
Ow.
Soul, you're up.
Alright. Well, darn. Okay. I'm just gonna come over and do the help action, and that's when I'm gonna release my Eldritch Blast. But now it's bonus.
Okay.
So now it's a regular roll.
Regular Eldritch Blast, let's see it.
Yeah.
Oof. Alright, it flies wide of the mark and just sort of blows a chunk out of the earth right there.
That's it.
He rolls over and sees the chunk of earth that could have been him, and he rolls back over and looks at you, and he just brays out more laughter, pounding his fists against the ground, sending muddy water splashing everywhere. Paratos, you're up.
Oh, did Soul do? Was that Soul's action to use the
Help
Eldritch
action,
Blast?
yeah, to do
Help
advantage, but he fell prone, so
Gotcha.
Alright.
it's used now.
Alright, Paratos is attacking. Uh, 14 for 3. It is bloodied, but still going. Alright, as you scratch at it with the talons, it cries out, "Stop! That tickles!" And it just lets out a squirt of hot urine, straight up in the air. Alright, Skilla. Apparently all the Pokemans were paying attention. You're up next.
Sadly, Skilla is going to jump behind me and dodge.
Alright, fair enough. Philippocles.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna fucking just take my great sword while it's rolling around on the ground. I'm gonna just impale it into the earth.
Alright. You have advantage. And you do so. You just stab it right through. The creature lets out one final long bah of pain and stops moving.
And then I'll walk over here and I'll use my bonus action to. Well, he's an object, so I'll just interact, pick up the kid.
Well, he's still alive. He's got
Okay.
he's got two.
My
I
bonus
think.
action to grapple him.
Just
Pick him
throw
up.
the goatling away.
Okay, so you pick up the boy and shake him off. All right.
Yeah, and I just bring him over here to the party. And
Alright.
put him in front of Anastasia. Help this one.
Reset. You're up.
Okay, well, as I was running over to the boy, Philippines brings him back. I'm going to medicine check to stabilize. Actually, I'll just use a healer, one charge of my healer's kit.
Okay. You put magic band-aid on him. It takes a lot of magic band-aid, only one charge, but you have to wrap most of his face up like a mummy after disinfecting it and stuff. Unless you guys want to barrel into another encounter. Technically, you have finished the combat.
Is there anything in the healer's kit that would help him with his drugged state? Like, if he's drugged by anything?
An antitoxin would probably, I'd say, give him a new saving throw against it. But more than likely, he just has to, at this point, have it wear off.
Okay. So I'm just gonna let them know that he's drugged, and maybe it's best if we leave him unconscious for now until we can get him some proper help.
I think we should keep him with us, though.
Yeah, but we don't have to wake him up.
Yeah, no, same.
Is
All
that
right.
rage still persisting, or that anger, or whatever?
So you see appearing on this mushroom over here is a very familiar face. It is the more spooky goatling that you encountered in the woods, the one with the weird moon floating between his horns. He seems to be smoking a pipe and sitting cross-leg on the top of this very large mushroom. The mushroom's almost 10 feet across.
You might
I'm
want to stay
gonna
in initiative then.
Oh, I was gonna thematically, but I don't have to actually. I was gonna step up and say, where's Demetria? Like, aggressively.
Oh, as you say that, the goatling smiles broadly, and he raises a very long, extra jointed finger, and he points over here. Now, as you look around, you see that you are in an expansive cave, and it is a garden of strange ferns, fragrant flowers, and luminescent fungi. A massive tree stump sits in the center, overgrown by a carpet of green clovers. There's a stream of clear water winding around the trunk, babbling noisily. The air is pleasantly damp, and the smell of this garden is intoxicating. The massive stump must have belonged to a magnificent tree centuries ago. It was cruelly hewn down to waist height, and thousands of these green clovers grow all over the ancient injury.
Yeah, Anastasia was gonna rock up and run her hands along the bark and feel the sadness. That was.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is infused with sadness.
Yeah, I recognized it immediately.
I am just still concentrating on detect magic, FYI.
Does
I'll
anybody
let it
want
have the
to
full 10
kill this
minutes.
dude, or do you just let him sit there on his mushroom?
Oh no, I'm kill some bitch.
All right. So I'm gonna keep it rolling. Talus, you're up.
Yeah, all goat man die.
All right, Talus, you're up. It's literally your turn. All right, you throw your chakram. It whizzes across the room, and it lazily, the goat man lazily turns his head, and the blade misses. And then he goes back to puffing on his pipe, and he lets out a low snicker.
I'll finish by moving up towards the tree.
All right.
And a robot.
I think
All
it's the whole server.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me check the server real quick, guys. How's that?
Better.
Seems
Better?
better.
All right.
Better.
We're in Japan now. All right. So Talus, you move closer. The goatling just sort of watches you. Alexi, you're up.
Yeah, I'll just end up gunning
You're
that
still
boy
super
down. Or I'm
pissed,
gonna
right?
attempt
Until
to.
that creature's
Yeah.
turn comes back up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead
Isn't the
and
creature dead?
I don't believe the effect. Does the effect end when he dies? Let's see. Nope. Until the end of its next turn.
Oh.
So until the end of his turn, he's still enraged. So what do you got for me, Alexi?
I drop my bow,
Okay.
pull out my spear,
Okay.
and I'm gonna chuck it at him.
All right.
After getting closer.
Sure. Sure.
Of course. Well, no,
Brownie.
I've already got disadvantage. Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
That's right.
So,
It's freeing to have
Yeah.
disadvantage.
true. Oh, well, I mean,
Okay.
it was a normal attack, but
Yeah, you rush forward, just full of rage and anger at the actions of these creatures. You throw the spear. The goatling once again sort of lazily tilts his head and looks up to watch the spear pass between his horns. You see the magical moon kind of snuff out and then relight itself. And he lets out another low snicker. Anything else, Alexi?
moving up here, and then I'm in
All
my
right.
turn.
Hypatia, you're up.
I'm gonna move just a little closer as well.
Okay.
More like right here. That's
Sure.
here. There we go. I'll move there. Okay.
Okay.
And let's do my favorite. Let's bolt him.
Okay. All right. He
God.
lets out a lazy yawn as your shot just hits the wall and snickers yet again and says, "These are the champions of the settlers. Pathetic." All
This
right.
keeps up. I'm gonna waste my last second level spell on this dude.
All right,
Somebody
you
voice.
hear, because of your hostile actions against the Goatling Nation, you hear more initiative dice being rolled. And the mushroom kind of gives a shake, and you see goatlings poop out from underneath the canopy. They kind of shake loose some spores, does a little cartwheel forward, and it is going to attack Alexi. Before it does, it says, "You must be the doomed one. I wonder why the Queen of Dreams would want such an ugly halfling." Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, please. Yeah, you are super pissed again. All right, it will attack you with advantage. Here we go. As it says that, it lunges forward, and it just starts biting your fingers as they are wrapped around your spear. Blood squirts from your knuckles as it locks onto you. Yeah, that's kind of hype. It will forego doing damage and instead just kind of climb onto you and start gnawing at your hands, trying to eat your fingers. This causes a riotous amount of laughter from the goatling trickster.
So
Oh
it-
my
it-
gosh.
Foregoes doing damage, you said?
Huh?
You said it foregoes doing damage? What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
if it doesn't do any damage, let's see. Instead of dealing damage, it can grapple you. So that is what it is doing. It is going to go ahead and just start climbing around on you. It's biting your hand, and it's trying to bite off your fingers. It is not letting go. While that's happening, you see the goatling trickster kind of close its eyes, and it is going to cast a spell. Alexi, go ahead and give me a saving throw, wisdom based. All right,
Not my
Alexi.
wisdom saving throw day.
Yeah, you turn into a fish.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Upon Alexei turning into a fish, the goatling looks over at all of you and says, which one of you champions is next? Because I have a hunger for fish. As you watch Alexei the Doomed One turned into a fish, who is now gripped in the mouth of this hateful creature who looks like he's about to swallow Alexei whole on his next turn, I need, let's see, a number of targets. Additional creature for every goatling. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 4 of you. So Talus, Philippocles, Hypatia, and Anastasia. I need you all to make wisdom saving throws or become enraged. The DC for this is higher than normal. It is actually set at 14. Alright, so let's see. Philippocles, you are the only one that is thrown into a fitful rage by this action. That is the end of the Goatling Trickster's turn. Anastasia, you're up. And here you go, Alexei. Here's your fish miniature.
The rage does the same thing as
It's the same as the little guys. He can just affect more people
Okay,
with it,
okay.
and it's more likely to hit. Yeah.
Okay.
oh my baby.
So Anastasia's gonna take your hand off the stump, look up at the trickster up on the mushroom. How high is the ceiling in here?
Oh, it is a large cavern. The ceiling is very high, at least 50 feet.
Okay. We'll just fly up just a little bit, just 10 feet,
Mhm.
just to get a better shot at this guy on the mushroom. Missed that. Just one over, I guess. No, we'll attack the one holding Alexei just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, it is going to try to swallow him whole, so it's
that would
probably
be bad.
Yeah.
Let's try just a Sacred Flame.
Okay. Alright, it's got to make a dexterity saving throw. They're pretty good at that. Let's see. Oh, he does not make it. He is incinerated by radiant fire. The fish flops back onto the log and just sort of flops there, looking very Magikarp.
Alright, bonus action. Everyone's kind of good. That's it.
Alrighty. You see a goatling crawl out from underneath this mushroom. He's going to greedily run up and try to grab the fish in his mouth. Here we go. Worthless fish has an armor class of 10, I believe. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, man. As he goes... Yeah, as he goes to grab you, Alexei, your gut instinct, even though you have the brain of a fish, is I don't want to be eaten by a goat man. So you sort of do a lot of flipping and flopping, and you slip out of his grasp. Alright, frustrated, he's going to climb up on the log and sort of keep trying to grab you and bite you. So distracted with his meal, he does not use a taunt this turn. Kyra's gonna go up and sing the song of Don't Die, because fish only usually have 1 hit point. Hopefully that'll save him. Goatling number 16, he is going to roll out from underneath the mushroom, and he's gonna try to eat this fish. Oh my gosh! And as he tries to grab the fish, he kind of stumbles and tumbles over the log and completely misses the fish. This one right here sees the other's efforts and begins to laugh uproariously. He's going to fall prone as a reaction, watching this guy flub around like an idiot. He stands up, flowers and grass in his face, and teeth and hair, and he looks angrily at his ally, and he looks over at all of you. And he says, "What are you looking at?" Soul, you're up.
Right. I want to get the fish out of there, maybe. Let's just go do the. Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds fun. Soul's gonna try and fly down and grab the fish.
Okay.
She's gonna go around this way, so she doesn't have to do an opportunity attack from the other guys. But not great. What would it be? Oh, strength. It needs a fish, so he's not being able to willingly fail. So I guess we'll just roll strength.
I think I could willingly fail as a fish, right?
But with a fish brain,
Yeah,
would
that's
you
the
want
problem.
a bird to
Okay.
pick you up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair, yeah, true.
Yeah. But I guess make a strength or dexterity fish. So you would just roll a d20 for me. All right, yeah, you are able to flop and slip around. Honestly, guys, he's pretty dexterous as a fish. This is really impressive. Anything else from Soul?
I think we'll just stay away from those guys. Well, I got some more movement. I guess we'll. I'm just gonna move a little bit more. I'm done though.
All right, Paratos, you're up. Skilla is on deck.
I think Soul had a good idea. Parato's gonna try some.
All right, you're gonna swoop in and try to grab the fish. All right, yeah, give me a strength or athletics check. Alexi, roll a d20 for your fish. Oh my god.
This music is so appropriate.
Just stay a fish.
Jesus.
Just strap a spear to the fish, and I think you'll be good for the rest of the campaign. Hashtag fish tank.
Not doomed anymore.
Oh, wow. Kyra looks up at the sky and is like, "You robbed me, you son of a bitch. You robbed me." All right. Yeah, so
Sorry, I'm taking psychic damage from that one.
Skilla, you're up.
Let's try the same thing. 'Cause he can't get any fire.
All right, give me a strength check, Skilla, and roll a d20 there, Alexi, the ultimate fish. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen.
We're doing the noblest of efforts, though. This is.
Yeah. This goatling has lost his shit. He uses a reaction to fall prone. He can't deal. He's just crying. He's sobbing uncontrollably from this circus performance.
So
Never seen such an amazing fish.
Philippocles, you're up.
Alright, yeah, Phil is very, just pissed off at the goats.
Yeah.
He fucking hates them more than Alexi hates vines. And, he's just gonna stab this one and the same thing, like while he's on the ground,
Yeah.
trying to impale it.
Oh, it's super dead. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then the other one, he's just gonna bonus action grapple, and he's just gonna try and like pick it up from its neck and just start squeezing it.
All right. Trying to beat a 15. All right. Yeah, you pick it up. All right. Its
Like,
eyes kind of
kinda like-
pop out, bug out, and its tongue kind of sticks out the side of its mouth, and as it continues trying to laugh, you see that this is causing a lot of pain to it because you're blocking its air passage.
And that's Phil's turn.
All right. Reset. You're up.
Gonna move 40 feet there. I'm gonna throw a dart at the goat wizard.
All right. Honestly, that's gonna give him a swole head if you call him the.
7. Or
Yeah,
22 for 7.
22
Yes.
for 7 does hit.
If he has to do a concentration, he has disadvantage because of Mage Slayer. No.
14, so he makes it.
I can't throw more as an unarmed action, right? My unarmed strike has to be a punch.
I believe so. Yeah, with flurry of blows.
Okay. Then in frustration, I just move my left hand with my shield and I bash this gold.
All right,
next
go
to me.
for it. There is a crunching sound as you cave in its little head.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for Set? Otherwise, Talus, you're up.
That's all my action.
Talus is gonna whistle to get the goat's attention.
Mm-hmm. It nods at you sagely, stroking its beard and smoking its pipe.
He's gonna pull a torch out of his backpack and light it on fire.
Okay. He
And
shrugs.
hold it threateningly towards the log.
Oh.
Well, that was a mistake.
The tree stump?
Anastasia says, "Don't do that."
Whoops. Hold on. I gotta add some stuff to initiative.
Oh my God, Talus.
I didn't light anything on fire yet. Just getting his attention.
That's yeah.
He motions at you to do it. With a big smile and his goat teeth shining white against the black fur. His eyes glistening. And he looks at you, top to bottom, and he says, "You aren't man enough to follow up. What with you not being a man at all?" All right. What are you gonna do with your turn? It was an action to light it, right? Because so that would be it. You're just gonna hold it.
I'll start working towards him with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Alexi the fish, you're up.
I'm gonna try to flop towards the water, I guess.
Okay.
How much movement can I attempt?
If you use a dash action, you could definitely reach the stream.
Can I cunning action dash?
Yeah, sure. So you definitely, you make it to the stream. Do you want to swim away? Because like this, you could swim this way, which leads upstream. No, sorry, downstream. Or you could swim upstream. Maybe go lay your eggs or whatever fish do.
What kind of fish am I?
Is he a salmon?
I think he is a bass for sure. I'm pretty sure that's a bass.
He's a bass ass.
Yeah, they originate from the haunted waterfall in Caves of Chaos. That's where bass come from. Yeah. All right, so it's up to you if you want to swim away. Like there's an entrance right here to the Underdark. You just swim away, start a new life.
Wait, it goes to the Underdark?
I mean, you're underground. That's where most water goes.
Oh man.
You have a backup character just in case.
Nope.
Okay.
I guess I just want to stick around in the water.
Okay. You've been through a traumatic experience, so you just kind of get down at the bottom of the stream and you just settle into the mud and hide. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That makes sense. All right. One more goatling poops out. Maybe? Where the hell did the goatling go? Is he dead already? Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind. You killed them all. Hypatia, you're up.
Okay. Knowing that this asshole used some illusion magic before, do I detect any illusion magic from him currently, or is he definitely there?
He is definitely there.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to second level magic missile the fuck out of him.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Yeah, his body just crumples. Nah! And he just falls over dead. As he dies, Alexi, you return to yourself. You are at the bottom of the stream, rolling around in the mud.
He's just flopping in the water?
Just flopping in the stream.
Perfect.
All right. Let's turn off this fun jazzy music and go back to the spoopy mushroom forest music. There we go. The spoopy mushroom forest music was a much lower recording level, so you might have to boost if you want to hear what's going on with that.
I'd like to check this goat's moon thing. See if it's like a natural thing or
Oh yeah, when
if it's
he
made
dies,
with...
it goes out. So,
Oh, was he wearing like a circlet or something?
no, just magic.
Ugh,
It's a magical creature.
I kick him.
All right. Yeah, you have to do like a jump roundhouse because he's like on a huge mushroom. But you're a monk, so yeah, you jump
I'll do a
roundhouse him.
jump roundhouse.
All right. His body slams against the wall back here and just slides to the floor.
Did I feel any coins or anything on his body as I kicked him?
Actually, give me a dexterity save since you asked. Give me a dexterity save. Yeah, you kick him so hard that there is one final release of nuggets out of his butthole as he flies from the mushroom to the wall. It just makes like a nice fine spray. You are able to get out of the way. Talus, some of them land right next to you, sort of bouncing on the spongy top of the mushroom.
I'd
They
like
are
to have
God's
matrixed it
greatest
a little bit.
creation. Oh yeah, you kind of lean back as like a spray of dead goat turds flies past you. This is the kind of stuff you signed up for when you decided to be a hero.
Are we still in
She feels
initiative?
a little better.
All right.
I don't know. I assumed we hopped out.
Yeah. Alexi, this creature, she has the lower body of a goat, but the upper body of a very lovely lady. She has long horns that kind of resemble wooden branches more than the normal like sort of keratin of like a goat. She approaches you and offers you a hand to stand up.
I don't take it. I stand up myself.
Oh, she raises an eyebrow and sort of lets her hand drop and then slowly and cautiously backs away from you. As she does, you do see others sort of step into the light of these sort of glowing fireflies that are just sort of dancing in the air.
Question as I'm here.
Yeah.
Were these mushroom houses because the goatlings were coming out of them, or just giant mushrooms?
As
and they
you
were
look
hiding behind-
underneath, they have sort of hollowed out a little playroom under there.
Ugh, Talus,
Yeah.
Talus. Maybe you want to check inside. Maybe they brought. Maybe the horn is in there.
I was gonna sacrifice the black goat.
Sure, but go get his body.
What up?
Oh, as you approach Philippocles, this one sort of backs up a bit startled. And she kind of looks at you and tries to see if she recognizes something in you. She does not. She looks cautious, but she raises her hands. And in common, she says, whoa, 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 whoa. I am not here to fight. I simply offered your friend a hand up.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, I didn't want to fight. I was just saying, hey, you don't look hostile. Just asking you what up.
Oh,
How you doing?
She looks up briefly, trying to remember all of her like common linguistics classes and what's up means and all that kind of stuff. She's slowly sort of putting it together, and she says, "Oh, why am I here? What am I doing? Yeah, I understand that. We," and she motions at herself, and then the others are here on a mission of diplomacy. And she kind of watches your face to see if she has spoken slowly enough for you to kind of
Is
follow
it-
along with what she's saying.
So it seems like she's like struggling and stuff.
Well,
With,
she just wants to make sure that she's getting it down right. Like, she's
Alright,
kind
Phil will
of pacing the
Phil-
language awkwardly.
Phil will
I'll,
reply to her in Sylvan and
Oh.
say we also are on a mission of diplomacy.
Oh,
Kind of.
oh, excellent. Oh, wow. You speak the mother tongue of Thylea. My name is Brixa. This is Fix and Poppy, and over there is Lorius. And she motions to Fix, Poppy, and Lorius. Poppy does not seem to be a satyr. She seems to be a dryad.
So while this
So-
is going on, Talus is
Yeah.
going to be dragging Black Phillip's body out to go
Okay.
sacrifice it to Pythor.
Okay.
What did you call him?
Pythor.
You said
Alright.
That's not his name.
Black Phillip.
Yep.
Oh wow.
All right.
Okay then.
So while that's happening,
Pythor.
over here, the rest of you see that Philippocles, Hypatia, and Alexei have engaged with some Fae. Do you wish to walk over and join them, or will you be watching / assisting Talus? What are you guys up to?
Well,
Um,
I'm currently looking super impressed at Philippocles. Like, wow, you speak 2 languages.
Yeah,
Okay,
truth.
I wasn't super convinced you spoke 1.
Wait, did she say that? She's
No.
surprised that? Okay,
No.
okay.
No, I'm just like I'm looking pretty impressed.
She looks
like,
impressed.
Like maybe like a bit embarrassingly impressed.
Okay.
Can't wait to see what she looks like when I speak my 3rd language.
So Brixa and the others are pleased that you speak Sylvan and were polite enough to do so. And this one over here, Philippocles, is looking over at you like, oh my. Like, he like what he sees quite a bit when he looks over. Yeah, so Brixa kind of looks back at Lorius and shakes her head and looks at Philippocles and says, well, I suppose I'll tell you while we're here, and then you could tell us why you're here. That seems like a fair exchange.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Well, it's pretty simple. Demetria has taken her hatred of the settlers too far, and we represent Fae within the Old Wood that would like her to release her prisoners and cease this course of behavior. So we journeyed here to meet with her and have been kept waiting a very long time.
Well, we're kind of on the same page then, because we also want the kids released. And we are also here to see Demetria. I don't know if you heard of us. We're the chosen of the Oracle. Got like some labors to do.
Lorius steps forward and says, oh yes, I have heard your song, Philippocles. It was beautiful, but not as beautiful as you. And then he flashes a smile and his eyes sparkle.
Give him a grin.
Does
The
his skin
reason
also look
that-
naturally oiled like that? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I mean this guy definitely exfoliates. He takes real good care of himself. So
Okay.
he has flowers kind of woven. You can't see it. It's off camera on his miniatures, but he's got flowers woven into his thick, lush chest hair. It's something to see. Let me tell you.
That
Uh,
seems painful.
yeah, he also has flowers woven into his lower body fur areas for like embellishment. He's really into flowers. He says most graciously, "You must understand, my lady Demetria is grieving and is in a lot of pain. She is trying to find a way through this journey of grief. Sure, she's done some terrible, reviled, and despicable things, but hasn't everyone who's been hurt at some point? And she will meet with you, Brixa and company. She's having a dinner party, and you aren't invited. You'll need to wait until it's over.
Hypatia's gonna narrow her eyes. What's for dinner?
Oh, I would say that I can't tell you, but it would be probably be upsetting if you knew.
Oh, am I? Are we invited?
Oh,
Perchance?
I should certainly say not. Despite your, whew, everything, you are an outsider, and certainly not welcome here.
I'm
How
gonna say to Phil, I'm afraid for the kids. We should go now.
Ooh, yes, the children. I mean, if you are looking for children, there are some at the other side of the glade playing in the waterfall. But truthfully, there are many more children further in. I think they are preparing for supper. And he just starts
How-
crying, like
I'm-
yeah.
I'm gonna start dragging Phil. Like, let's go. We need to go now.
Phil's gonna kind of like. Phil's gonna kind of like whisper in her ear, like, "I think he likes me. I could maybe get him. Take me in as his guest or something."
I think he's crazy. I'm worried about the kids.
I'm worried about him too.
It
Brixa
sounds like she's.
approaches you, Philippocles, and says, "Wait. You are the son of Pythor?"
Yeah, that's me.
What are your intentions for Demetria?
Well,
Speak true and be rewarded. Lie and be punished.
honestly, I'm just here to drink out of some horn thing. But my friends here, they need to just talk to her. We would also like to get these kids back.
If you
We-
speak to her and she won't see reason, what would you do?
Uh,
If the children were in danger, we would do whatever is necessary to bring them back to their parents alive. We would certainly prioritize a retreat, but we would protect ourselves if needed.
I don't really want to fight her. That's not my intention. But I will if I have to.
She looks back at the others. Laureus is sort of mopping up his tears with a beautiful lacy handkerchief. And he says, I just tried to do a good job, and I just try to support the people I love. Does that make me a bad guy? Am I a bad guy now? Poppy sort of looks over at Brixa and nods. Brixa produces from a satchel a magical wand. The wand is made out of shifting blue crystals. It is long and slender, but also thick and knobbly in places. It is about 2 feet long. So it's less that she pulls it out of her bag and more, I guess, that she pulls it out of a wand holster, because holy shit, that's a big wand. She says, "Do you have a healer amongst you?"
Yeah, hey, Anna.
Yeah, and it'll come over after making sure that the spot Talus almost burned is okay. Then she'll fly over.
Do what I cannot. Stop Demetria. Too long have we tolerated her sadistic behavior. If it comes to combat, if battle must be waged, at least you'll be able to bolster yourselves. And she hands over the wand. It's a great gesture, but you still have to attune to it, so I don't know how great of a gesture it is. But she hands the wand over to you.
And I have used my free cast of identifier to detect magic, so I would need 10 minutes at least to
Okay.
identify it.
I could just
Um,
ask her what it does.
oh,
Well, yeah, I suppose we could.
it is a wand of healing. If you would have access to such a spell as Cure Wounds, this wand will allow you to cast it additional times per day.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's...
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty nice. It's nice meeting you all.
With access
Won't
to
forget
cure
you.
wounds, that's very specific.
This guy
Yeah.
rushes forward, sobbing. He kind of uses his hips to push bricks out of the way, and he throws himself at Philippocles and buries his face against you, sobbing, and says, I can't do this anymore. If you want to save the children, I insist that I come with you.
I want to
Come with.
insight check that.
Yeah, I would.
This is the
Sure.
one that saved Karina, helped her escape.
Phil doesn't want to insight
Is it?
because he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
trusts
it
people,
is.
okay?
Aw, man, that's so sweet. Those of you who did roll insight, this guy has reached the breaking point. He has witnessed some horrors, and he just can't go any further. It's like when Kronk had his little angel and devil on his shoulders, and then she made fun of his spinach puffs, and he just reached like the breaking point. That's where this guy's at. He's a henchman that's been pushed too far.
I think we can trust him.
I mean, I trust him. Look at him. He's a cute little guy. Philip Keys will give him a little pinch on the cheek. Hopefully up
Oh
his
wow,
spirits.
yeah. Oh man, temperature rises from all the blush that's going on. Yeah, that. Yeah, he is.
Nice.
He is sad and happy somehow at the same time.
I'm gonna whisper to Hypatia and say, 1 gold.
Definitely.
All
I
right.
will take that.
All right, Talus, you drag the body back up into the mossy temple to burn it, or do you just do it out here in the glade?
Oh, back up to the Mossy Temple.
Okay. Fortunately for you, nothing attacks you or anything. When you get up there, you kind of set it down on the elevated stone by the slime pool. You offer the sacrifice up to Pythor, light it, and it burns readily. It is a small sacrifice, but a sacrifice nonetheless. So, all right. You
Every little bit
use your
counts.
ranger skills to sort of catch back up with the party, weaving through the tunnel of roots. You arrive just in time to see that they are finishing up the conversation over here.
I am still trying to like ineffectually tug at Phil's biceps. Like, okay,
Mhm.
fine, he can come. Come on.
Corina, is this the satyr that helped you?
Yeah, she kind of rushes forward and she says, "Yes, the one and the same." And he looks over at her and says, "Oh, child, why would you come back to this place?" He like splashes through the stream over to her, and just throws his arms around her. "You are my one redeeming deed. Why would you come back to such a place as this?" And she, with her jaw set, says, "I couldn't escape and leave the others to their fate." And he nods guiltily.
Can I ask the fawn and dry?
Uh-huh.
Do you have any antitoxins or anything to help this child here? It appears he's been drugged.
They look over at the boy with the bandaged face, and Poppy sort of pats the rock next to her and says, "Bring him to me. I will tend to him while you tend to Demetria."
Yeah, I'll bring him over.
Okay. All right, so you place the boy there, and she begins to whisper soothing words to him and kind of sprinkle pollen from her fingertips over him and all that good stuff, that nature-y, magic-y stuff.
Nature magic is awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
So the satyrs and the dryad nod to you guys, and Brixa says, "I wish it could have been any other way."
Anastasia will bow one more time, thank them, and then head over.
Okay. And then this one steps forward and says, "Listen, though, there are more children at the other end of this cave. I don't know if they're in as much danger as the others, but I feel that you should know these things."
We should probably tend to them first. You guys good with that?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
I might say, could you guys check on them?
We could bring them back here.
Paratos, as you fly up, you are scandalized by a bunch of rowdy, half-naked teenagers having like a hot tub party. They are all high as a kite. They look like they are having, by your assessment of human behavior, a very good time.
Oh.
Okay. It's a
Oh,
little
well.
weird.
That wasn't me. I don't know what the heck that was.
Okay.
Oh.
We need soul.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, Paratus has dark vision, so he can see.
All right.
We'll report
As you approach, one of them kind of looks up and sees you, and she just sort of dreamily looks up and is like, "There's a flying lizard." And then she sort of just rolls back onto her back and stares up at the ceiling.
I think we'll all continue over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
How-
I'm gonna have an arrow ready to shoot the first goat.
I mean, these kids look like they're just kind of, you know.
Alexi, Talus, Paratos, Philippicles, give me perception checks. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. All right. Talus, you notice where the others do not that sitting up high on some mushroom shelves are two goatlings. They seem to just be watching the children.
Talos is gonna act like he doesn't notice them
Mm-hmm.
and continue to walk to put himself between him and the goatlings and the children.
Okay. The children sort of roll around, heavily intoxicated, and just say, "Whoa, what are you doing here? Are you real?"
I would like to kind of surreptitiously look for injuries on
Okay.
this one, maybe.
Yeah. As you check out these kids, the cavern itself is blanketed with luminescent pink and teal colored mushrooms. The walls are hewn from smooth rock, and they slope upward from the ground, leaving many comfortable spots to recline. A stream of water from the adjoining glade flows into a stone basin in the floor. So I guess I got the flow of the stream messed up. These teenagers seem to be completely and totally stoned out of their minds. They are just sort of languidly hanging out, kissing on each other, occasionally giggling, but mostly they're just like tranquilized at this point with the amount of drugs that they've been doing. As far as injuries, the female that you were examining does not have any injuries at all.
I'm gonna step back a little bit and say I think perhaps they are okay for now. I am still worried about the other children and this dinner.
Once he's in
Tell us,
We
position,
need to
tell
bring
us.
them back.
once he's in position, Talus will let out a sharp whistle.
Okay.
And a motion to the two goats up above.
All right. Give me an intimidation or performance check for the whistle to see if it sort of startles them out of hiding.
Well, better yet, I'll start off with the good old Amazonian battle cry.
Okay. Still to add the mechanic of startling them
Yeah.
out of their surprise. Go ahead and give me the check. Okay. Yeah. So they are going to roll into initiative. As you kind of do this, you can roll with advantage. Since in a way you kind of had the drop on them. I mean, they were posted as sentries though, so they're doing their job. Anyone else that hears Talus's cry, you could definitely roll into initiative if you would like. Team NPC will roll in as well. All right, we got everybody for the most part.
I have the
All right.
worst initiative rolls.
Talus, why don't you, before combat starts, chuck a chakram for me? Since you are the only one that can see these guys. One of their heads cleanly lopped off. They fall over on the mushroom shelf, their blood slowly dripping down, pitter-pattering its way like a beautiful fountain down into the spring or the pool. The other one, not laughing at that. Not laughing at that at all. Alexi, you're up as this one sort of stands up in surprise, seeing the other suddenly beheaded.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a shot.
Okay. As you take the shot, it twangs off the stone wall, and now it sort of looks around and sees all of you. Anastasia, you're up.
All right, I'll move up a little closer and I'll try and sacred flame him off the little mushroom there.
All right. Here's his dexterity save. Oh, nat 20. All right. He kind of leaps over to the other mushroom thing to get away. He is not amused by this at all. There's no laughter happening. The people on the ground, they see the explosion of magic and the sparks from the bow and the geyser of blood, and they're all just like, whoa, just kind of watching it all like happen in slow motion. Philippocles, you're up.
Is there like a large rock or something on the ground near me?
Of course.
That I can
Yeah,
throw
you just
at him?
grab a big river stone and you just gonna chuck it, improvised weapon?
Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck it at him. What would that
All right.
be?
It would just be a strength roll, unless you are proficient in improvised weapons.
Nah.
Okay. Eventually. All right. Yeah, you chuck the rock. It flies far, but not far enough. It just kind of smashes against the wall down here.
Come down here, you little shit!
Skilla, you're up.
Skilla is seeing everyone missing, is going to fly up here and point helpfully at this one, like it's right here. Like it's
does like
right
a Vanna
here,
White with her wings, like
yes.
Na. Gotcha.
Help action applied. Flying away.
All right, Reset. It has been plainly billboarded where the threat is.
All right, I'm gonna try to throw a feather at it.
Okay.
Set it.
Yeah,
Damn.
it cruises through the air quite a distance and just right into the throat. The creature gurgles on its own blood and splooshes down into the pool. Some of the stone children slow clap as it does. Yeah! Good dive, man. Good dive.
There's a party down the river.
What?
Follow us.
Yeah. And they all start to stumble to their feet. Not all of them are able to move. They were given unsupervised access to lots of narcotic mushrooms.
Which ones can't move?
We'll
Yeah,
just say
I'll pick
like
one.
half of them. Yeah. All right. You throw like a stack of them onto Philippocles. All right.
Yeah,
There we
just keep throwing them on him.
Oh man, pony ride. Awesome.
And
Yeah.
then Soul will
Come
flap.
this way.
Soul will
Come
flap
ride
on
the
top of
pony.
the highest one each time they're placed. Like
All right.
back on top.
Mind yourself,
Um,
Philippocles. These are children.
These mushrooms that are like
You
all
don't have to say that, okay?
So yeah, they're gonna just stumble and go along, and then one of them's gonna be like, Karina, you gotta come to the party. It's kind of the part of the green lady so we could do whatever we want. She said we could do whatever we want.
The mushrooms before anyone disappears, or
Yeah.
my light source disappears, I guess, or whatever.
Oh,
Did
the
any of them sound like the
mushrooms.
one from my herbs hunting list, my MacGuffin
Yeah,
list?
you pull out your herbs hunting list, penned for you by your friends in the city. And yeah, this cavern is chockers with lots and lots of useful plants. You see. Wait, are you trained in any of this stuff?
I am not, but I do have a list
Oh.
of what their descriptions are, where you'd find them.
Okay,
what they
okay.
look like.
Yeah, I'm trained in them, so I wonder if I would have noticed them when I was.
Sure. Why don't you give me an herbalism check?
I don't have
Herbalism,
herbalism. I have
nature?
nature. And
Nature will
survival.
work too. Yeah, nature works too. Yes. So
Whoa.
with the list, and your natural training, as you look around the cavern, you see that there is Ethereum plant, aconite, sunroll berries, and I believe there is also quite a little bit of madden fungus. Or maiden fungus. Madon. You recognize that the maiden fungus can be used to make truth serum. The sunroll berries are essentially wild good berries. They are easy to harvest, but once plucked, they will only stay fresh for 24 hours. There is the aconites, which is a poisonous plant that can be made into the poison assassin's blood. And the Ethereum plants can be used to craft essence of ether.
Gotcha.
Do we want to spend the time to gather all this stuff?
I'm gathering
on
a
the way
few bits
back?
of it for myself. That's all.
Judging from the symptoms, the children have basically eaten raw ingredients for essence of ether, which is a poison, and the maiden fungus, which would be truth serum. So they are tripping balls right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, while I take them back, you can pick the mushrooms.
Yeah, I'll cast. I realized this. I actually have the light cantrip, so I'm gonna cast a light on something of Alexi, maybe a dagger or something.
Okay.
My spear. Or yeah,
Or a spear,
dagger. Sure. Whatever works.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna drop off the
Yeah.
truck.
All right. You drop off the rest of the kids.
Yeah, to the nice Fawn and Satyr. Drop them all off over here. You watch over these, Assay and Sylvan? Take
They
care of them?
nod, and you see Fix kind of move forward to sort of be more defensible to this small alcove that they are staying in.
Thank you. You guys have been a lot of help.
They've been drugged just like the other one. If you could tend to them while we deal with Demetria, we'll come back and help you take them out later.
All right. They nod their affirmation. They seem stoically set on what they believe is going to transpire. Very sad about how things are turning out, but sort of like people that this was a long time coming. They kind of have that look about them, like this was a failed intervention sort of thing. All right, I will remove the combat tracker, and you may continue your explorations of this fine establishment. Up ahead, a lovely flame burns in a sort of hollow alcove in the wall. The flame does not seem to have any sort of source. It simply just burns in place.
Also, I'm so sorry to bug you some more with this, but
Uh-huh.
like real me out of character would know red with white is Amanita in like most games. Amanita or
Right.
whatever.
Oh, are you wondering about
Is
these big old mushrooms over here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like those are the biggest amanitas that you've ever seen. Yeah. And I mean, you could ride the knowledge check from Philippocles. That would be those. Is that on your grocery list?
It is as well.
Yeah. That's quite a haul right there. It's
All right,
literally
then.
bigger than you are. You gonna carry it through the dungeon? I can
No, no.
I can make it a movable object for you.
No.
If you
No.
okay.
I was gonna cut off
No, please.
about a pound or so of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe when we're done, we could just I could just carry the whole thing back.
Yeah, like a parasol.
I don't need
Yeah,
that
that'd be
much.
nice.
I'm just gonna cut off a pound of it.
You sure? Wouldn't that be worth something good?
No. It's just a mushroom. Just a half pound or so.
Guys, the mushrooms are still going to be here when we come back.
That's what I thought.
The children,
kids
the
might not
children.
be.
Yeah.
The kids
Yep.
might not be.
Yep.
All right.
Just a quick cut with the dagger. That's all.
All right. Your NPC squad, now 3 characters and a squirrel big, essentially its own adventuring party, is going to follow along behind you. Up ahead, a door to your left.
Um,
The door seems to be made of living wood. That is the material, living wood. So essentially, living wood is wood that a tree freely gave. No cutting was required, and then magic shaped it into a usable form. Up ahead, you see a door to the right as well.
Glorious, do you know where these doors lead to?
And all the way at the end of the hallway is another door and a turn to the right. Lorius says, oh, well, unless you'd like to be scandalized, you definitely don't want to go into those rooms, but especially not the one to your left. I think it might be feeding time for the babies. But the door to the right, I suppose if you are concerned about saving every human child, you may want to look inside.
Okay, let's go to the door on the right.
Alright, yeah, I'll open it up.
Okay. Is this like police knock, barbarian kickdown, or just sort of politely opening the door?
Just kind of politely opening the door.
Okay. All right. Let's see. The door is not locked. So you kind of push the door open, and you reveal a circular chamber, and it smells of party time and excellence and recreational drug use. Plants grow through the floors. Skins of various animals are laying around as sort of blankets, and there are soft grass-stuffed pillows. You see more children, teenagers, and they are hella stoned, like the ones you saw earlier. This round chamber looks to be a warm and comfortable sleeping chamber with, feather pillows and animal skins. They are asleep, actually. The children in this room.
Is this there's like a weird dynamic lighting,
Yeah, let me see
kind of
what's
like
going on
blocking
with
it all.
that. It could just be because it's a round room, or there's
Yeah,
not enough light for you. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you need somebody to bring a light in there, I think, to fix that issue.
I think so. What's on my head? Okay, there.
There we go.
Yeah, if they're just sort of passed out, I'm gonna kind of like move over to this one and just kind of like give her a little shake to see if she wakes up.
Yeah, give me a medicine check while you're at it.
Okay. 20.
Yeah, so she is in
Silver nurse.
she's in a drugged sleep. Her pulse is slow but steady and healthy.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just we gotta carry more. I'm gonna just start slowly picking them up and carrying them all back to the satyrs.
Okay. Do you do like Hercules fireman carry type thing? To, kind of speed it up, or do you go slow and gentle so as not to accidentally bonk anybody's heads on the wall?
2 at a time, like underneath
Okay.
his arm. Kind of gentle, like he doesn't want to.
Does anyone want to
Yeah.
assist Philippocles with the
Yeah.
heroic
Yeah.
fire rescue? Okay.
I mean,
They're
they're
Chalice-
teenagers, right?
Yeah, they're teenagers. So they're pretty
Yeah,
heavy.
they're-
I mean,
they're not too-
they're like 16, 17, 18, 19 in that kind of range. The little boy at the beginning was the youngest one that you have seen.
Can I do a search in
Yeah.
the room?
Yeah, you can search the room.
Yeah, and I'd also like to know if these plants are on our list.
Let's see. So you do perception, kind of looking around the room for anything interesting. Other than like the discarded wine bowls and empty wine jugs, basically used up drug paraphernalia like small smoking pipes and bowls, leftover residue and things like that. There doesn't seem to be anything of real value here. As far as, is there anything on your list? Let's see. That was posted up where? In your treasure?
Yeah.
Yeah, there
treasure.
we go. Let's see. Yes. The plants growing in this room are the tail leaf that you were looking for. This very fuzzy dark green leaf looks like a circle with 3 thick strands hanging from it. When held, the leaf itself feels as though it is vibrating. It is known that a skilled herbalist can use the leaves in concoctions to create powerful magical effects that enhance one's speed. Also, it can be used to make speed. So,
Can
if you-
I
if you ju-
harvest these 3 plants and put them in my bag?
Yeah, sure.
You want like a nature or harvesting
Yeah, give me a
kit?
nature check with advantage to kind of show that you and Talus are kind of trying to work through this together.
A
All right.
20.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys kind of, I'd say with the Talus's initial check and that 9 there, you guys kind of like botched the first one, but you were able to harvest from the other 2 plants successfully. So just put 2 harvests worth of tail leaf.
Cool.
Anastasia, Hypatia, and Scylla. On the other side of this door, you hear the mewling sounds of baby goats and the muttered whispers and sort of a lullaby sound of women.
Yeah, I kind of
I'm gonna-
feel like I know that it is, so I don't
Yeah,
think I want to look.
I'm just gonna whisper that we might need to fumigate that room on the way back.
Let's just deal with the children first, and then
Yes.
I almost
On
would have
the way
barred that
back.
door, but
All right. So behind you, you hear Lorius talking to Kyra about how amazing Philippocles is. He's smart and strong. He's selfless. Did you see him carry those human children to safety? And she puts a finger to his lips and says, I'm going to stop you right there. Have you ever heard of Pythor? Has anyone in your family maybe ever met him? Ever? Until you have a good answer for that, you need to put all your feelings in a box. All right. As you guys continue, there is a door to the north. You hear the sounds of a pizzeria inside, like an accordion, and some guy in a deep like basso, kind of singing some like Italian opera music. It's pretty intense. The clattering of pans and plates, the roaring of an oven.
Boris, I see two doors. What's what, man?
Oh, the kitchen is up ahead to the right. But we could shortcut if you'd like to just go right to Lady Demetria by going right down this passage.
Talus is gonna
Are there-
shake his head.
Are there kids in the kitchen?
Well, I don't really feel comfortable answering that.
Listen. I already
Yeah, we
know.
need to.
I already
go.
know.
No, I don't think you want to see the kids in the kitchen.
Listen, I've seen some shit.
No, it's pretty bad.
I'm gonna look at
What if
Phil.
some of them are still alive?
Alexi
No,
ready
no,
to
need to
shut
go.
It's
for
too.
whoever opens the door.
It is too late for the children in the kitchen, but it might not be too late for the children in the dining hall.
I think we need to go to the dining hall then.
I trust
I
you,
don't
Boris.
trust this. I don't trust this satyr. That it's too late.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
feel like we need to check.
Okay.
I don't think you want to see it, Hypatia. I think you're just so.
I'm gonna look affronted at that.
All right. Is this a police knock, a barbarian kickdown, or a polite open the kitchen and see how things are going with dinner?
This is Alexi's ready to like SWAT team enter.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we're
I'll-
SWAT
I'll-
teaming it. All right.
I'll just kind of hulk through it then.
Well, I mean, I've got Talus here at the door. I want to know, Talus, how are you opening the door? Or are you backing away to let someone else open it? I mean, you're the first officer on the scene. You're the first officer on the scene.
You probably do a slow creak to look in.
Okay. Give me a stealth check to represent you solid snaking the door open just enough to look in and see what's going on. You have to beat the passive perception of these very special chefs who are making some long pork for dinner. All right. They are completely distracted by what they are doing. As you open the door and look inside, I will move your miniature in just so that you can see. There are two goatlings. They wear aprons and chef hats. The aprons and chef hats are stained with blood of varying ages and darkness. There are male human body parts everywhere. The parts that would not make for tender meat, like the hands and the heads, are on display on the shelves next to the seasonings and spices. The two are just cooking up a storm. and you see one of them pull out of the oven an incredible pork roast, but it ain't pork. The other one kind of leans in to get a smell, and he says, "Oh, that's good." And the other one says, "Oh, we know how to bring it. We know how to bring it." And they set it down on the floor, and they begin to play patty cake over the roast, and dance in circles, capering about, laughing maniacally.
So,
And
I
then
would
do you
like-
close the door again, or?
I'm gonna whisper to Taliesin, "What do you see?"
Just kill them.
yeah, I'm gonna just rush attack and whip out
Okay.
both.
You guys
Copus
will
and
have
try
the
to-
surprise round here because they are very much distracted by the good job they're doing. So I can't mathematically imagine a world where 19 of you don't manage to kill 2 goatlings in a surprise round. So we will say that you guys kick open the door. Knock, knock. This is the police SWAT team. And you /gun them down rather quickly. That work for everybody?
Oh, I was gonna try to
Yeah.
just sneak in and slash.
I mean, you can describe it any way you want. Yeah. I mean, if you want to, what was that guy who's all fat now? Steven Seagal, right? Under Siege. You want to like grab a kitchen knife as you kind of like ninja your way across the kitchen and just like cut the throat? Absolutely.
Yeah. Got to
All right.
badass it up.
They are dead, as are all the children that were brought to the kitchen. You do not see any female children.
Is this door
I'm
here
not
a
going
door?
inside.
All right, you're not going inside. Talus, there is a door to the east.
We'll take another peek.
Okay. Before you do that, I want to check with the other 5 people, see if anybody else wants to do anything. Reset, you said you're just hanging out in the hall? Are you just waiting to see what happens?
I kind of I know like what's in there, so she doesn't really want to go in.
Okay.
So yeah, she's kind of just staring down this hallway.
There is a door at the end of the hallway.
Phil would be with Talon.
Okay,
Yeah, so would I
Phil.
see.
All right, I'll just move you guys in there then. We'll keep the door closed because it's pretty gross in there. All right.
And I would have followed them in once the goatlings were dead.
Okay, fair enough. Anastasia, you going in or hanging out in the hallway?
Hang out. What's reset? I already.
Okay.
Oh.
Kyra gathers the 2 of you up in a big hug and pulls you both close to her in a very like cool aunt, motherly kind of way. Like kind of hides your faces and holds you close.
I would.
Could,
I'd like
go
to like see if I can get any kind of identifying information, like approximate age, like if there are scraps of clothing anywhere.
Yeah.
Like trying to figure out who these kids are.
Give me a medicine check first and foremost. All right, you do a quick count. It looks like they have recently slaughtered 4 teenage / young teenage boys. The kitchen itself is filled with the smell of roasting pork. There are stone and wooden tables for preparing food. A large bronze oven dominates the north wall, blasting the room with heat. If you are so inclined, you could gather up a complete set of cook's tools, and easily net, I'd say, 50 gold worth of herbs, spices, and rare seasonings.
No, thank you.
All right. There is a door to the east as well.
You can ask Larionis where that door goes if you want.
Larionis?
Lorius.
Lorius.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just
I also
distracted
had
by
something
that.
for Lorius
Those
real
cute
quick.
flowers, you know,
Yeah, fair enough.
in his chest hair.
Lorius, he's like kind of has ducked down and has sort of burrowed his way into this hug. So, because he likes hugs.
You want me to ask Lorius?
I
Dallas?
had something for him
I'm
too,
gonna
real
say-
quick.
I mean, just crack the door. See what's on the other side. I bet
Alright.
it's like all a big like banquet hall is my guess. And we
Talus
can maybe
or Alexi, give me a stealth check to solid snake the door to see if you could peek through without anybody noticing.
I think I'm the stealthiest one here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, probably.
Philippocles, give me a stealth check then. Okay. Yeah, you open the door, you stick your head all the way through. You look down. It is a 10-foot wide hallway with a 10-foot high ceiling. There is a door on your left, and the passage branches to your right further down. There does not seem to be any threat in the hallway.
Alright, Phil would kind of like open up this door a bit. Lorius, where do the doors in this hallway go to?
Oh, they just loop back around to the dining room. Which I said we could just go there down this hallway.
Yeah, let's just go there, guys. Come on, let's get out of here.
Do you want to get in on this hug, Philippocles?
Maybe later. I got kids to save.
All right.
Yeah, Anastasia's gonna look at Loris very seriously and then look back to the hallway at the door down here and ask, "Can they be saved?"
As long as they haven't eaten the flesh of their mates, they should still be okay. Otherwise, it's pretty bad. Well, I guess it's bad if you want them to be humans, but if you don't mind them being Maenads, then it should be fine.
Crash,
Maenads?
can you let us
Yeah.
through this?
We need to hurry.
Can you let us through this door?
Oh yeah, the kitchen. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna
There you go.
grab Anna's hand.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and then we're gonna go down.
Should I smash this door open? Dramatic entry?
Just you don't want to scare the children.
All right, I'm changing music. It's probably going to come in a little loud because this other track was so soft. So just get ready to ride your groovy as necessary. All right, as you approach Philippocles and crew, you hear the sounds. Talus, you going to go around the other way, or?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. You can move down the hallway then. I am zoomed out to see everybody. There is a door when you turn the corner. As you guys approach the doors, you hear the sound of a dinner party. There is the clattering of plates. There is the toasting of bowls. There is melodious and beautiful laughter in the room. All right. Do you open the door? Is it polite, smashy, or like police knock?
Honestly, I think like after seeing the kitchen, like Phil's just like fucking disgusted and pissed off.
Okay.
So it's not gonna be like very polite. And
Alright.
he's just gonna kinda like force his way through it.
All right. Tatlas, same question. You just kind of push the doors open?
I'm gonna wait to hear the conversation.
Oh, sneaky. All right. You hear, Talus, the door pushed open. It kind of against the stone wall. As you walk in, you are frozen in place by the magic that is well-written flavor text. So let me read that to you real quick. All right. The feast hall. This feasting hall is dominated by a huge table shaped from living oak. The table has enough chairs to seat 12 guests. Food and wine are artfully arranged on the tabletop. A beautiful silver dragon horn with gold fittings sits at the center of the table. A beautiful place, what is the thing called that you put in the center of the table? Centerpiece? Yeah, that sounds good. Sitting at the southernmost seat of the table is a dryad. She looks like the dryad from your dad's saucy painting. Her green luminous skin and auburn reddish orange hair indicate to you that she is in fact the Demetria that your father spoke of. Standing beside her, sort of defensively in the corner, like a bodyguard maybe, is a four-armed treant. He is very big and very mean looking. Seated at the table are four human teenagers. They seem to be the oldest that you've encountered so far. And one of them looks slightly, different than the others, because I guess she's like a story-based NPC and the others aren't. But you see, like, all four of them are just laughing, and they're hanging on everything that Demetria says. As you push open the door, she raises a beautiful, slender eyebrow, and her eyes glittering with amusement and curiosity and a touch of anger. She looks over and says, "Oh, if it isn't Philippocles, the chosen of the Oracle, and friends, you haven't missed the meal. Please, take a seat, but your hangers-on will have to stand off to the 7 seats left."
I'm not interested in eating.
Oh, do you decline my offer of hospitality?
Philip Cleese is gonna look at the party, trying to gauge if they're also interested in declining.
I'll
Trying to gauge their. I think I do. We can talk, but not over a meal.
Well, she says, kind of placing a hand on one of the forearms of the treant. If that's the case, I can't guarantee your safety. And you are making me very nervous getting so close to me and my girls. Could you at least do me the courtesy of sitting down, even if you won't eat? How else can we have...
Oh,
I would just read a bitch about
Maybe
him.
just fix it while we discuss.
I would certainly look pleadingly at Anastasia and Alexei, but I would not make any response on their behalf.
Yeah, he wants to take a 5-minute break. So he doesn't
Okay.
anyway.
okay. Here's this time. Certainly a pickle. Anastasia would definitely say something like, if looking around the room, if everyone's kind of on the same page, she would say she's waited a long time to find out. But she's definitely willing to wait longer.
Alexei isn't.
Yeah. But it's kind of shaky, like she's not sure of what she says. Like maybe she doesn't believe that she's willing to wait longer, so maybe.
Completely metagaming here, not at all in character, but like I think maybe if she does die, actually those memories might go back to the Oracle.
Oh yeah, it's a possibility.
I mean,
I don't
if
want
she
to take
does
that
die,
chance.
there's gonna be a way. It's just
Do we have anything to read her
I don't-
memories or speak with?
yeah, I don't think we
We
would
also need the
risk-
cup.
Yeah, we also need the cup. I
Well,
feel
it's
like
there. In the
horn.
yeah, it's
I feel like
well,
we
but it's like here in the
came-
middle of the table, right?
No, I don't think so. Did he say that?
Yeah.
The horn's
Yeah.
in the middle of the table, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks
But
like a
there's-
chicken.
Theater of the
Just a
mind,
horn.
Philippocles.
Peter of the Mud. The horn. Can I draw a horn?
If you
I
all
say go for it.
individually accept the hospitality thing, and I don't, it shouldn't count against you if you don't agree as a group.
The
No,
thing is, though,
it's
we have
where-
the fellow.
We're a
Yeah,
fellowship.
Oath of Fellowship. So
Yeah.
We'll be cursed.
Well, did she ask the fellowship to sit down?
I
Or did
mean,
she
Well,
ask you all
anything-
individuals?
she said
anything
Philip,
we decide,
Yeah, we're all
it
bound by.
goes to everyone. Yeah.
So if someone accepts her hospitality, then
I mean,
yeah.
what's
Do we have
I
Oath of
feel like
Fellowship
if
written
we
down
ass-
somewhere? Because I would see the actual rules of this stuff.
Yeah, I've read up a lot on it. Hospitality, basically, it's in effect until we leave, essentially.
we don't want
We
to
don't-
take the oath of
yeah.
hospitality because then, like,
Yeah.
we can't
Then
force
you-
to take the kids from her
Yeah, we can't.
without
Like,
breaking
or
an
the
oath.
horn. We can't fight her in any way.
I think our play is to sit down, listen to her talk, try and get their stories, and then save the kid.
I think you know.
Also-
hospitality, she's gonna attack you.
Also,
how about
no, she
this?
said at least sit down. She didn't say. I already declined the oath of hospitality.
How about this? If we get her to swear an oath that she won't, that she'll tell us and give us what we need, we won't kill her right now.
Also, from the way the fawn and the dryad and the satyr outside made it seem like they want us to kind of take her out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I
Yeah, I think
kind
just
of
the
don't
biggest
feel like
concern
there's
is-
any negotiation here.
Yeah, I agree.
I think what we could do, an option, is kind of like win the fight, don't kill her all the way.
Yeah, and try and
thing.
force her to talk.
Okay. I restarted everything I had.
All right, clear so far.
Who was this croissant? Oh, is that the horn?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the horde.
I'm down. All right. It's a little bit bigger than I pictured, but yeah, it's cool. All right. We'll do like take 5 here. So take 5. Talus, you're listening at the door. Philippocles, you walk in first, followed by the rest of the party, with Talus waiting in the wings. The 4-armed treant flexes menacingly and defensively next to his lady. The girls all look hella drugged and complacent. They look hungry for dinner. There are slices of pork roast in front of each of them, with mushrooms and vegetables and all that good stuff. Demetria, who looks just like the painting that your father showed you, she offered you a seat at the table. You refused. She offered you a seat at the table a second time, saying that you did not need to eat or drink, but that she would feel more comfortable if you were to take a seat. But your allies kind of menaced behind you. As you moved closer, she said, I'm looking at you, Internet. Let's do this together. Peace and love. We could do this. She looks to you and she says, if you attack me or try to take my children, I will defend them. And I will defend myself. If we battle and I die, doomed Alexei and sweet Anastasia will never learn their destinies. Do you really want to rob them of those secrets?
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Can I maybe Arcana check that? Like, as in, do I, like, she would have magically stolen the memories in the first place, do I know what might happen to them after she dies?
It would be a tough check, but yeah, you could do an Arcana check. I would also accept a History check.
I'm better at Arcana.
I
I'll
would
give it a
actually
go.
also accept a
Oh.
Religion check. Yeah.
Nah.
Should I pull
Yeah,
out
you're
the
not-
beer, boys? Should
Yeah,
I
you're
pull
not
that?
you're not sure where they would end up, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
As
gonna
far
pull
as
the
is she
beer out.
telling the truth, what you get from the insight is she is nervous about how powerful you are. She is angry that you have broken into her home. She is full of hatred for humans and their allies, and is having trouble disguising that hatred. She has ill intentions for these girls, and she has ill intentions for you. But she does believe that when she dies, she will deprive Anastasia and Alexei of their truth.
Can I would like to surreptitiously kind of ready an action. I want to, under the table, out of view, summon my mage hand and use it to grab the tablecloth. And if I see any of the girls about to take a bite of quote unquote pork roast, I'm gonna yank the tablecloth.
Oh, okay. That is a very smart move. All right. Because the girls are looking hungrier and hungrier. They're kind of poking at their food a bit, like they wish the meal would start already. But they are polite, and they will not start until the host says so.
Hill's just like blatantly in the open be like, I mean, just because we fight her doesn't mean that we have to kill her, right? We save the girls, and then we make her tell you their stories.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, literally out loud.
All right. She raises an eyebrow at this bold proclamation. And as she does, she kind of smiles shrewdly at you, and she says, "You're every inch. Well, maybe not. You're walking tall in your father's shadow, child." If it is a fight you want, it is a fight you will get. But I will keep my secrets into the grave and beyond, unless you sit down.
Anastasia takes a seat.
I'm also going to take a seat then, if she does.
All right. Does anyone else take a seat?
I'm gonna continue standing back. My eyes are a little wide at Anastasia.
Hill will pull up a seat right next to this girl right here, and waiting for Alexei.
Hesitation. Yeah, he'll follow suit.
All right. Hypatia, she looks over at you, and she motions to one of the chairs with a hand, invitingly.
I'm just gonna coldly say thank you, no. I'm comfortable where I am.
I see. So, which of you would like to know the secret that was stolen? Is it She who sings alone? Or he who dies slowly?
Tell me my fate, mad whore. I am sick of waiting.
She lets out a bark of laughter, and the treant kind of swells up. You hear like sap kind of crackling that had dried in places. You see like bark kind of grinding against each other. It starts grinding its three-fingered fists together, and she says, "Oh, that's not a good attitude. That's not a good attitude at all. You know what? This was a mistake. Leave it to settlers and outsiders to ruin a wonderful evening. Here I am inviting you to have a place at my table, and you throw such hurtful words at me. You're welcome to eat, but the rest of us will dine now." And she raises a hand and motions, and the girls start moving towards their food.
And I will immediately grab the tablecloth with my mage hand and
Mhm.
rip it, like not a magic trick out from under them, like pulling everything onto the ground.
All right. Yeah, Demetria shrieks, "You dare!" And she's gonna roll into initiative.
Darn.
Guess we'll just have to not kill her.
Yeah, sorry guys, but I couldn't, I can't.
Oh, Phil was gonna flip.
Oh, it was gonna happen.
Well,
Yeah, I was
it's
about
not like
to-
I wanted it to happen. I did want to get a sentence out before.
All right, and then Team NPC hanging out in the hallway. They'll do a jump-in move if you need it. All right. Kyra awkwardly yells in, "I hear combat! Do you want the cheating song, or do you feel like that'll be cheating?" All right. All right. All right. Kyra's like, "Oh, well, we're just going to start this big fight with fucking cheating. All right, that's fine." And she begins singing, I don't know, All Star by Smash Mouth. So.
This is the reroll, right?
What?
This is the reroll one.
Yes, this is the reroll song, the song of cheating. Yep.
It's for any dice, right?
Let's see. Yep, you can
Any
you can reroll one dice roll of your choice.
including enemies.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
did
Oh,
establish.
including
It says
enemies.
one dice roll of
Of
their
your
choice. Each of you can do it one time per round. Yep. All right. And Kyra just pokes her head in between lyrics and just says, "You going down, you green bitch," and then pulls her head back out into the hallway. Philippocles, you're up first.
Alright, Phil's gonna just jump onto the table, and he's gonna grab the two girls closest to her
Okay.
with both arms. He's not really trying to be delicate. He's just gonna rip them out of their chairs, and
Okay.
he's gonna run them to,
They are so
the doorway.
frail and drugged that you do not have to do a check. You can use your action and bonus action to rip them free from their seats.
Oh,
Okay.
like, you somehow skipped me in turn order. I'm also
What?
19.
Oh, hold on.
I can go after Phil. That's totally fine. But I just want to make
you're
sure I
not-
get to go.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I must have reset it right beforehand. All right. So he runs away with these two ladies. I think it's your full action economy.
yep.
All right. Hypatia.
I am going to send a firebolt at the treant. Hopefully,
Oh.
he is especially flammable,
Okay.
being
Rude.
made of wood. Yeah. God, shit rolls today.
All right. As you go
can
to
re-roll it.
Oh,
you gonna use your one reroll this round?
yeah.
to reroll
Let's
it?
go ahead. Let's go.
All
ahead.
right. So just
That's fine. I'm not gonna get another one.
All right.
God.
Yeah, as
God
you
almighty.
fire against him, it hits him square in the face, but his thick bark protects him.
And as a bonus action, I will apologize to Anastasia for all the food now in her lap.
Yeah, that's a lot of food in her lap. It's true. Anastasia, you're up.
She probably didn't know anyway. She stands up from her. Everyone doesn't know. The Oracle didn't know. Why should I believe you would know? She's gonna stand up. She's going to...
Azir.
Uh-oh.
If you're referring to those who can't be remembered, maybe someone does.
Can I insight that? Is she talking about herself, or...
I mean, yeah, go for it. Give me an insight check.
It'll be my turn to do this.
No. It will. You don't have to use your turn for it.
Oh.
I mean, she seems pretty convinced that she's got some hot tea to spill, as the halflings would say. There we go. Put on some jazzy music. Jazzy bad guy music. There we go.
Right, I'm just going to... well, then I'll tear it from you. And then she's gonna cast a flaming sphere on top of her.
Oh, damn.
Right behind her.
Okay. Alright, you need me to pull that out, or you got it?
Oh. Yeah, I got it.
Oh.
That's
There you go.
Alchemist Fire. Okay, thank you.
Bloop.
Oh, wait. And then bonus action, I will ram it into her.
Alright, so she's gotta make a dexterity save. Let's see. Oh, whoops, sorry. This is actually a +5. Alright, so she makes it. Cool. Alright, so she takes half the damage.
Yeah.
And you said you wanted it behind her?
Yeah, I was gonna just drop it on, yeah, kind of like right there.
Bloop.
Thank
Okay,
you.
got it.
So she
Yeah, I'll
takes-
force her into a space. There we go. So it'd be more like that, probably. There we go.
Thank you.
Alright. Well done. What else you got?
That was my action to cast it, bonus action to use it this turn. So she takes 3, and that's movement. I just stand
Okay.
up from the table.
Alexi, you're up.
Yeah, standing up, stepping back, I'm gonna take a shot at the treant in the corner, cunning action
Okay.
aim. Or not, I guess, wait, can I stand then if that's the case?
Oh yeah, Philip is up on the table, so we're
Come on, internet.
at any turn.
So like I could stand up and then cutting action, like
Well,
in turn?
standing
Okay,
uses
gotcha,
movement.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it
okay.
while sitting.
You know what? I'll shoot it while sitting in my chair.
Oh damn. All right.
I mean,
Cunning
you could
action
just do it normally and re-roll if it misses.
Would this be a disadvantage if I'm sitting in a chair?
I would say yes, because there's Phil's there and there's 2 girls and yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Just stand up
Very
and use your
true.
reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do have rerolls.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand up and use my reroll.
Okay.
Only if you need it.
You kick the chair back, you stand up, and you fire. It's terrible. You hear the words of the legendary Smash Mouth song,
God.
and they're horrible. Sorry, it's a great song, but
14.
when Kyra sings it, it's terrible. Yeah, you miss.
Yeah, the 14,
14?
doesn't hit. Yeah.
14 does not hit.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Well, then I guess I'll just reposition a bit and end my turn.
Okay. You hear the bloop 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 of legendary actions. As she stands up, she puts her hand out, and you see a bow appear in her hand. It is pink and kind of feathery. The arrow is tipped with a little heart. She is going to fire that bow at Let's see. No, you know what? She will save that for legendary action points. She will. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, Phil. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
I'm saving these girls.
Yeah, she looks over at you and catches your eye and says, you don't want to do anything too hasty. Bring my children back and have a bite to eat with us. And no. You don't feel like that's something that you're going to do at all. She is going to move so that she is not in the area of the fire, and that will be her turn. Reset, you're up.
She's gonna look at the party and the big things, and instead of running in like she wanted to, she's gonna move up, grab the girl.
Okay.
It's a free action, right?
I mean, it'd still be an action. Phil had to use an action and a bonus action
Okay.
to.
Can I grab both girls then? If I go here.
You do not have that class feature. You can move one of the girls.
Okay, then I'll move her behind everyone else.
Okay.
This one.
Sure.
And then I'd like to go under the table
Okay.
a little bit and just be down here, and I guess it was my action to move.
So you have cover
Yeah,
because you're under the table.
Yeah. I will
Okay.
just be under the table and kind of making my way to this girl.
I think I'm pronouncing this right. The treant's name is Malchias.
Malchi.
No. This is Greek. This is Greek. So it's
Okay,
Malchias.
okay.
There we go. It's
Sorry,
spelled like
very
this:
spelled here.
Maokaius. Malchias. Yeah. Okay. I don't know who this other character is that you're referring to. I found this guy at the auditions for Treant, and I was like, "You're hired." All right, he is going to. Man, what can he do? He's a big boy. Okay, he hits things. Okay, makes sense. He is going to climb on the table and start making his way over. He's standing right over Reset. He goes right up to you, Phil, and he is going to attack you. Even though he has 4 arms and a head, he only gets to make 3 slam attacks. So here we go. 1. That's a 15.
I'll re-roll. Wait.
That's a strong attack.
It is a strong attack.
I'll
You're
re-roll
gonna make him re-roll. Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. It's a miss. Okay. He attacks again. Anytime. And he attacks again. So he fumbles
All 3
and
miss.
misses. All right. So let's see what happens on the fumble. Let's see. Natural attack. Cramp. Can a treant really get a cramp? Kiss my ass card. All right.
Yeah, he has rotten wood.
All right, he gets a negative 1d4 penalty on his next attack roll, which would have been the 14, so it misses.
Okay.
All right. And that will be his turn. Talus, you're up. Now do you kick down the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Dramatic
Bam.
entrance.
All right. 1 foot. Boom.
Burst
Kick the
through
door open.
We're gonna use our sharpshooter to bounce this off the wall. Hit the treant.
All right. Trying to bounce it here between these 2 ladies, or you want to go over Hypatia's head and bounce it this way? I'm just asking, just in case.
Pretty cinematically bounce it off this wall.
Okay. Got it. Let's see it. At a +2.
And actually, I'm gonna use the the -5 modifier for the sharpshooter
Okay.
feat.
Sharpshooter. Okay. I'm ready. Oof. Yeah.
I'll
That
reroll
definitely
that.
doesn't hit.
I use my blessing of luck from my background.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Wait, I thought we didn't get those right away.
That's
Yeah, they have to be unlocked through gameplay, right? Or does
Oh, this was the one I started with, I thought.
Oh, all right.
I
If your
don't-
path
Yeah.
starts, yeah. Did it say you started with it?
I don't think I started with any.
I didn't start with
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, guess I'm very wrong. Okay, never mind. I
Okay.
use my reroll
got
then
Kyra,
from the
yeah.
song.
All right. I mean, I'll confirm, but I'll have to check after the session.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So that is a 24 minus 3. So that does hit. He takes 18 points of damage.
Hoorah.
All right. And then it whizzes back to your hand. Anything else from Talus?
And he'll try to stay out of the way. He'll move.
All right.
Try to get out of the way.
All right. This girl, she just sort of like, sack of potatoes in your arms. Do you set her down, or you still have her?
I mean, I would set them both behind me.
Oh, okay.
And
So they're
like,
both
Alexa,
there.
get them in the hallway.
All right. Yeah, she's just sort of looking around in a daze, but you do see her kind of reaching up to the table to grab a snack. Does anybody want to use the reaction to slap her hand away?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. She shies away from you as you do and kind of looks hurt and confused. Paratos, you're up. Paratos, you're up.
Sorry. Paratos will come over. Actually, down to her.
Okay.
And we're going.
Do you have some ability that prevents opportunity attacks?
Oh, right.
I actually think they do.
I have to attack.
Sim
in
phase?
order
I
to
think
do it.
it has to be triggered. I don't think they have flyby normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have to do a talent attack to do it.
Okay.
So I'll do a talent attack.
All right.
That's the treant.
I will reroll that.
You'll re-roll for it? Okay. Give me one more talent attack. All right, that hits. He takes 4 points of damage.
Thank you.
All right. Paratos finishes up his go. That brings us to this girl. She is in the corner. Karina kind of grabs a hold of her and pulls her into the hallway. Apparently, this is her special friend, whose name I would have to look up. Skilla, you're up.
All right, gonna. Let's see. How will we do this? Gonna fly up to the tree ant, grab a little like knobble of bark, and like tug on it, try and pull it off.
Oh
and
man.
provide the help action.
Mokai, I don't know. The Treant is really upset by this. Mokias, thank you. He starts kind of batting at the area where you touched him, and in Sylvan, he says, "Don't touch me." Okay.
Skill is looking around like, what? Who touched you?
Soul, you're up.
Point at Soul.
Soul's gonna put a wing towards her and like, what? But seeing what happened here with this one, Soul's gonna go over and land on this one's hand, and if she goes to go for it, she's gonna peck her in the hand.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Ready to action.
Speaking of Alexi, this girl is reaching for some noms. Philippically, same deal.
I have my reaction still. Can I just use my reaction to kind of like shove her into Alexi?
Yeah, give me an athletics check. You and Alexi. Oh, she's definitely coming at you, Alexi. Oh man,
wow.
yeah. So he's like,
Reroll it.
No, don't do that.
Well, Kyra can do it again in a second.
Fine.
If she
No,
wants.
you don't. You're losing your reroll once Kyra's turn comes up.
Yeah.
But it's almost
if you
Kyra's
still have
turn.
it,
I think
use it.
everyone's re-rolled.
Yeah.
Why?
I used mine already, so.
I
all right,
used mine.
Alexi. Yeah, Philippocles is like, no, and like kind of like pushes her towards you, and like the two of you kind of just fall prone over here in a jumbled pile.
I got it, Phil.
All right, this girl does in fact try to get some noms. You light up menacingly, and she starts crawling away. Kyra is up at the top. Are we still cheating, or do you want to go in there raw? Like, what's the plan?
Cheat!
Wait, she could just cheat
Yeah.
every round?
Death cheating.
You want to cheat death this turn? Okay, yeah, we'll mix it up.
No. I mean, we are definitely.
Oh,
an
fine.
abbreviation.
Okay. And so here's Wonderwall. All right, Phil, please, you're up.
Phil's gonna hear Wonderwall.
Maybe
It immediately triggers his Herculean rage.
be the same throw that saves me. After all.
And yeah, so it triggers Phil's Herculean rage. As a bonus.
Yeah, it triggers an aneurysm for me, but yeah. All right,
And then-
he's raging.
Yep, and Phil's gonna pull out his greatsword, and he's just gonna try and like cut at this thing's legs to make it trip over on its backside onto the table.
Oh, all right. You
And,
bring the sword, and you
I'll
hit it,
reroll it.
and it is like you hit a tree.
Is
Did you
it
get
though?
wasn't that Scylla's help action?
Yeah, 14. It's like you hit a
14 doesn't
tree.
Oh, okay, sorry. Excuse me.
Okay.
When I reroll,
Uh,
it doesn't reroll at advantage again, right?
I would just add a third option. Yeah, you're
Okay,
literally
alright.
picking up a die and re-rolling that die on the
Alright,
table.
how about a 16?
A 16, you chonk right into it. It doesn't do any damage. He a big, beefy tree. In Sylvan, he says, "You hit my leg.
I'm gonna hit a lot more than that.
I'm gonna hit you."
That's fine. That's why I'm here.
All right, he seems placated by that. That sounds right. He's okay with that. Anything else from Phil?
No, that's all.
All right, Hypatia, you're up.
All right. Seeing that the fire didn't do much, I'm gonna try frostbiting him.
Okay. It's not that the fire didn't do much; it's that you didn't get through his armor class.
No.
So you weren't able to gauge whether or not he took a lot of damage or a little
No.
damage from fire. Yeah. But if you want to go for that, I have to make a saving throw.
Yeah.
All right, Constitution.
Yep. Ooh. Enjoy
Alright.
that 1 point of cold damage.
He
And
takes the 1 point.
disadvantage.
He takes it. He takes that 1 point of cold damage. He's very sad, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Mm-hmm.
As his turn ends, your turn ends. Do you have anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Legendary action. She's gonna fire that bow. So she is firing the bow over at. She doesn't really have a very good shot at anybody except Phil, and Alexi's down on the ground. All right, Phil. I guess she's gonna take the shot at you.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Reroll that.
All right. Uh, 18. You are hit by her short bow of cupidity. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Here it
Or
is.
Nope, do it again. That will be
Reroll.
my reroll.
Here it is.
No.
Oh god.
Oh. All right. Once a die has been re-rolled, it cannot be re-rolled again.
Gotcha.
Phil, you hear Wonderwall. You hear the sound of blood pumping in your veins. You are okay with fighting this treant, but you could never, ever bring harm to this sweet mama over here. You look over at her and like Dreamweaver's playing. Like the wind's blowing her beautiful hair back, and she just kind of tosses it around her shoulders.
I see what my daddy saw in you. Whew.
All right. She kind of blushes and says, well, you could see what else you could see in me once we finish this fight. All right, that's awkward. Anastasia, you're up.
Bonus action, I'll ram the flaming sphere into her in the corner.
Oh, rude. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Clicked it. I don't know if it's. I'll click it again.
Okay.
Oh, is it a level thing? I don't know.
Okay. There it goes.
Ooh,
All right.
Ooh,
She
nice.
takes 9 points of damage.
Yeah. There's no. Sorry, reset. There's no space I can put it that. And then she will Sacred Flame the big guy with her action.
All right. He has to make a dexterity save. He's a giant tree. He fails. All right. He takes 4 points of radiant damage.
And then I'll back up a little bit, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Fair enough. Let's see. All right. For legendary action, Demetria is going to disappear and reappear. I guess right here on the yeah, right here. There we go. So that's what she does with her legendary action. Alexi, you're up.
Yeah. Let me see how far away I am. Oh, that's right. I can't cutting action aim because I gotta stand up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me stand up and move.
Sure.
And oh, that's right. I said I would help him anyway. I will item interaction place a alchemist fire on the table, and I'll say, Phil, smash it with this. We'll set it on fire, and then I'll grab this girl right here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple her and pull her over back.
All right. You kind of pass her back into the hallway.
Yeah,
All right. Okay.
and yeah,
That'll be your turn.
that's it. Yep.
As that turn ends, Demetria is going to use another legendary action to regenerate some health. So she recovers 6 hit points.
What?
Dryad.
All right. Let's see. Her turn comes up. You hear the bloop 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 of legendary actions. And she is going to look over at Talus, and she whispers sweet words. Ooh, wait. She notices Hypatia standing behind Talus. Hypatia, she whispers sweet words to you. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Really? Did it have to be charisma?
It's beguiling whispers. This shadowy face speaks words, sweet words to a creature they can see within 60 feet. Charisma saving throw or be charmed for 1 minute. All right. The DC on this is a 15.
And I did not make it.
She did
I'll
not
reroll
make it. All right. Alexi
Okay.
throws his luck in your direction.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Yay!
There you
Nice.
go. All right. She kind of makes a pouty face, like she's not sure, but she feels like you guys might be cheating. Reset, you're up.
All right, so I have total cover from this guy, right? Because
You are
no
literally
idea in there.
underneath him. Yeah, he is a whole table in between you and him of living wood.
move. All right, I'm gonna quickly crawl my way there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to jump out. And as I jump out, I want to kick the chair into her face,
Oh
using
damn.
it as cover as I hit her with the spear.
All right. Super cinematic. Add your +2 cinematic bonus for sure.
20.
23 definitely hits.
and I want to. Oh, can I come out here?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I want to move here, and I will just strike her again.
Okay. A 10 does not hit.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. As that turn ends, she turns to you, and she goes ahead and uses a thorn whip on you.
Oh, she's casting a spell next to me?
I mean, that's what thorn whip is.
Alright, I use my reaction to hit her
Okay.
as a mage slayer. Oh,
All
that
right.
doesn't-
Yeah. As you go to hit her, she sort of weaves out of the way and tries to whip you with this thorn whip.
You were so surprised that you got to
Oh,
use it.
damn.
You had
I think she kind of just.
Any rerolls?
I'll
That's
give
pretty-
her
I don't
a
have any.
reroll.
All right, Talus, you gotta re-roll it. All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh,
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 Okay.
I was gonna say.
Still,
12.
24 for 12. Yep.
I mean, it's
Alright,
better
I
than
am bloody.
24 to crit core.
All right.
Card.
Treant says, "No," in Sylvan. "I hit you." And he raises his many fists up and begins to bring them down one after the other on Philippocles. 1, 2, 3.
They all hit.
All right. He just starts Donkey Kong, just bringing like one fist after another down in a constant flurry. And then he will move here and try to get closer to his lady, but stay in between you and her. And she shouts, "You idiot! He was on our side!" Philippocles, you are no longer charmed. You see the treant raise all 4 hands, and it takes 4 index fingers, and it awkwardly pokes them together in that very shy, embarrassed way that big boys do when they've screwed up big time. And he's like, "But I said I was gonna hit him, and then I did, and she just shakes her head at him in disgust. Talus, you're up.
Alright, first thing we're gonna do is bonus action Hunter's Mark.
All right, big boy or little lady?
We'll see the targeting scan come over my retina onto the Dryad.
All right. I will mark her for you. Do your thing.
We're actually going to run up and attack.
Oh, okay.
So I can get 2 attacks. Because I do have 2 weapon fighting.
Also flank.
Oh,
All
shoot.
right.
Ignore the -5 stuff.
Sure. Okay, so a 15 does not hit, but a 26 definitely does. So 7 damage.
So that'll be additional d6 to that for Hunter's Mark.
Okay. All right. What else you got?
That would be it. That's bonus action, movement, and action. So
All right. She is going to use legendary action to disappear and reappear over here.
Well, that's unpleasant.
Yeah. Commoner. She's out of the running for now. Paratos, you're up.
Paratos is going to move up here and attack Big Giant on the way, so he can't make any
Sure. Talent attack. Let's see it. Okay. Let's see. 15, because I'm assuming you did it while you had a flank. Does not hit. This treant has an AC of 17. It's what you're trying to hit.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything
Oh,
else? Anything else for
um,
Paratos?
Sorry to
What?
interrupt. She teleported next to me, right? While she was next
Yeah,
to
but
me.
you've already used your reaction though.
It's not my reaction.
Oh.
A
Okay.
spellcaster must succeed on a con check in order to teleport outside of melee range with me.
Oh,
I think it was
alright.
like an ability she has, not a spell.
No, it is straight up
Mystic
a.
step,
No, it's a phase step. Teleport.
Oh, then
30
yeah,
feet.
it's-
Yeah.
Well, it's still teleport.
Let's
It
see.
doesn't
I think it just says teleporting, right?
Yeah.
it does.
A spellcaster
Yeah.
must succeed. Yeah. seems-
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Constitution. Or is it a caster check? What is it?
Concentration check.
All right. So
Yeah,
what's
so
the DC?
8 plus it's higher than 10.
Okay.
It's,
So she does
13.
not disappear. All right. Fair enough. Paratos, you got anything else?
Nope, because I can't even
Okay.
fly away without an attack of opportunity now.
All right. As that ends, she's going to use her last legendary action to try to stab Reset with a thorny whip. Here we go. Oh, okay. That is the fail. Critical
Thank
fail.
God.
It is a spellcasting critical fail. You become vulnerable to the type of damage of the spell you just cast.
Piercing?
Piercing. That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
All right. That brings us to Skilla. You're up.
Yeah, I had a plan, and then she didn't get to teleport, so now I don't get to do my plan.
Me too.
All right.
Let me
Reset. Oh, it's ruining everything.
Oh no, it's okay.
It's the first time I get to use Mage Slayer.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm happy for you. Skilla is going to fly up and like just do little birdie figure eights around this guy's head.
Okay.
And then fly away, providing
Alright.
the help action.
Help action against Treant. Got it.
Yep.
Go.
All
Pokemon
right.
battle.
Soul, you're up.
All right, she's just gonna come over and burn her face.
All right.
I too.
13 does not hit.
That's it.
Okay. That's it. That brings us to commoner number 6. She takes the hint and she crawls out into the hallway. This one, she saw Philippocles throw that girl. She's had enough.
I think Alexi's had enough too. So okay.
All right, top of the round. Kyra says, "I really feel bad about all this cheating. I'm gonna do zombies.
Not
I gotta
dying.
do zo-
Not dying.
All right, we're gonna do the not
Okay,
dying
zombie.
song. All right." She begins singing "Zombie" by Cranberries. It's horrible. All right, Phil, you're up.
So, did we agree that once per long rest, like a healing potion is a bonus action? Or is that
I
just
don't think we
completely
came to a
tabled?
consensus on it.
Okay.
But I
Alright.
think once per short rest is pretty fair way of doing it. Like you kind of push
Okay.
yourself hard, or you had a potion kind of ready to go, sort of thing.
All right, then I'm gonna pop that into my
Alright.
mouth.
Because you guys are a little heals low for a party of 6 with 20 Pokemon. So
It's that trusted potion in the butt.
you squeeze the cheeks, and the special suppository releases 6 hit points. I'll make another button just for that. All right.
And I will swing at
That sounds like a Skull and Shackles thing, really. So,
Honestly.
Hey,
I'll swing at Malchias with
I'll write it
my
down.
greatsword.
all right.
With flank.
And
With
has a-
flank,
has
yeah, you have
advantage
you have
because of
advantage.
how-
Oh,
So
and advantage.
26 definitely hits. He takes 16 points of damage.
That is
And-
bonus action.
And he is bloodied.
Yeah. That's Phil's turn.
All right. Hypatia, you're up.
Okay. Let's try Firebolt again.
Okay.
Let's Let's see. Uh,
13, yeah, just doesn't.
uh,
All right, anything else from Hypatia?
no.
All right, Anastasia.
As much as I really want to burn her again with the flaming sphere, I don't want to hurt my friends, so I will ram this sphere as a bonus action into this guy.
All right.
Now it's on the table.
I mean,
It's a
that's
li-
okay.
It's a living wood table. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be really painful for it. All right, he
Ooh.
fails. Yeah, he takes a double damage from fire and begins to wail pitifully as he is set ablaze. As he starts to cry, thick tears of dark sap stream continuously down his face and trunk. They are highly acidic. I need everybody within 5 feet of him to roll a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Does that include Demetria?
Yeah, it does. Why would she be immune to the tears of this poor treant who's been set on fire?
Can I item interact, scoop the horn out from under him to Hypatia?
So it doesn't get.
Yep.
You can kind of snag it with your foot and
And we-
pull it. Yeah.
Yeah, we could also say like flavorly. That's why I took the blunt of the sap. It's like
Alright.
covering up the horn.
Sure. It is. If you fail, you take a D12 acid damage.
Ooh.
So 8 points of acid damage for anyone that did not get a 15 or higher. All right. That's only if you're within 5 feet of the treant that you have to make that dex save. Okay, the little bird. All right, so little bird just got melted. What about little lizard? You got 22?
No, that was Talos.
Okay. All right, little. Yeah, so he's not dead, but he takes 8 points of acid damage. All right, and reset is not close enough. Okay. Good
then-
turn. Anything else from Anastasia? You still have an
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, action, Sacred Flame, her.
Okay.
Nice roll.
All right. Let's see. She fails.
Nice.
Takes 8 points of damage.
I said, tell me! And that's it.
Okay. Alexi, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cunning action dash. Actually, no. Let me see here. Oh no, actually I can't go that way. There's a flaming ball there. I'm gonna come up right up here, drop my bow in the spot where I was.
Okay.
And actually, no, wait, no, my bow's piercing. Oh, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stay here. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up here. And
I think
I'm
your
gonna go
everything's
ahead-
piercing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
literally everything. Yes.
All right. You
I'm
got
gonna
a
go
fire
ahead and-
across the table.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot here.
Through the flaming sphere.
Yeah,
Pipe.
through the flaming sphere here.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
I want to see if I can tag her with this here. Trying to think of some way to flavor Clever as the Gods, though. to be
Through the
honest.
flaming
Flaming
sphere.
Yeah, through the flaming sphere. But I'm okay. All right. Yeah. Well.
Bounce it off
Okay.
the salt
So
shaker.
she's got to do like an insight check. All right.
Yeah. Versus deception, wisdom, or insight. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Not the best
Oh,
roll ever.
no.
But,
All right.
all
Yeah.
right. Well, it didn't work. Well.
Okay.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
It's okay. We're all piercing anyway.
Nice.
23
Yeah, that's
for
definitely
four.
gonna hit for 8.
Or 8, yeah, that's right. There's
And
an
then
ally.
so she takes 16. All right. Something went wrong with that spell, and her bark, hard skin is now. It seems to be extra pokeable. All right.
Brittle.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for me then.
All right, she does look a bit panicked because this dude is dealing with fire and he's crying tears of acid and he's an idiot because she had Philippocles on her side. She's surrounded by enemies. She's going to try to get back her beguiling whispers. Maybe that could turn the tides. Let's see. It does not recharge. All right. Let's see. To the spell list. Let's see. Okay. She is going to cast Fear. All right. So let's see. Each creature in a 30-foot cone. So she will do. All right. I gotta use the actual template for this. Hold on. Let's see. 30 foot.
Whoa.
What?
No, that's just a scary template.
It is pretty scary. It's each creature, right? So that's friendly fire. Oh man.
It's also a 30-foot radius. Oh
That's
no,
a
wait.
No, it's
Yeah, I thought it was a cone.
Wait.
No, it's a cone.
It's a cone.
Wait,
Yeah.
no,
It's in the spell
it's
right there, it's a cone.
confusing. It says self 30-foot radius, each creature in a 30-foot cone. That is very confusing.
It is a little confusing.
I think it means you can center it from yourself.
So what she will do is, because Reset has taken a reaction already, she will move into her ally's space. He's a tree, so she just kind of climbs up him. And then safely up on him, she will go ahead and aim this sphere this way. So you guys need to make your saves.
Wait, she can hit me in
Wisdom?
that? It's not even coming from her.
Yeah, it is. Oh, all right. Hold on. We'll do a 90 footer or a 90 degree one if that makes you happy. Here we go. Wait. 45. There we go. There you go. All right. Go ahead and make your saving throws against the fear spell.
I mean, skill is safe now.
Yeah, thank God for that. So.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus Christ, guys.
We are not at all scared of her.
Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you. Jeez. The DC was 15. I really appreciate that. So you are afeared of this creature. Per the spell. All right. And I guess little peanut Paratos needs to make a save also, unless he's immune to fear. And then that'll be Reset's turn.
Not quite, no.
Alright. Reset,
Alright.
you're up.
Seeing how effective it was before, I'm gonna duck under the table.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Now keep in mind, you're under the table. You're gonna be crawling, right, under the table. So it'd be difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
let me.
I don't know
do
how
that
big
again
you
then.
think this table is.
Jump over Talus.
Yeah, I'll jump over Talus instead then. I'm
Okay.
gonna jump off the chair,
Okay.
jump off Talus's shoulder,
Okay.
stab her as I pass, and land here.
Okay. Give me an attack roll +2 bonus.
16.
16 does not hit.
Okay, and then I will. So Anastasia is feared, right?
Anastasia
Yeah, then I
is
will-
feared. Yep.
I will flurry of blows then.
Okay.
21
Uh,
For
21
4?
definitely hits. 4 damage. Okay.
and con check.
All right. There we go. She makes it.
Yep.
All right. Anything
And
else?
Nope.
Okay. So, Treant's turn comes up. It knows what it's supposed to do now. It turns around and it attacks Talus. So 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, was she squeezing?
It's a tree. She's a dryad. I'm just gonna,
All right.
yeah. I'm gonna say she could be on her tree buddy without any problems, cause dryad. All right. So what do we got here? I think one of those hit, 2 of those hit. All right. As he starts beating on you, she shrieks down at the treant. What are you doing? You're supposed to attack Philippocles! And the treant, he just raises his hands to his face, and he's just like, I don't understand what you want from me! And you just see tears just like streaming down his face. All right. That is his turn. Talus, you're up.
Does he take damage from the flaming sphere still? Or if he...
Oh, he
Yeah,
ended his
he ended
turn
it.
there. Yeah. All right. That means he'll cry a lot. Let's see.
God.
He fails. He takes 16 points of fire damage. And he begins weeping acid everywhere. So everybody that is within 5 feet of him, please take a dexterity DC 15 saving throw. Yes, that includes Demetria, because the tears are so anime, they spray up in the air before they come down. All right, if you did not get a 15 or higher, you are going to take a D12 of acid damage. Aw, only 1. Maybe he's cried it all out. All right, so 1 point of acid damage. Talus, your turn.
All right.
The treant looks like it's on its last legs here.
Talus is still gonna go for the dryad.
All right.
Now they are piercing, but he is trying to go for a non-lethal, I guess.
Okay.
Trying to knock out rather than kill.
Okay. Yeah, 21 definitely hits. You kind of jump up and stab her. She takes 14 points of damage. She is bloodied.
In the offhand, obviously.
Oh, and don't forget, you got your Hunter's Mark,
Oh, yeah.
which is the same
6
damage as
more.
your attack, so 6 more damage. All right. All right. Seeing the condition that her treant is in, seeing that she is surrounded, seeing that you have stolen all of her girls, she has a look on her face of maybe she was too overconfident. Anything else from
Con
Talus?
check.
Oh, yeah.
Let out a battle cry to try to get resistance.
11, I think, still makes it. What was the damage?
Is it 14 plus 6, so 20?
20, yeah, so yeah.
Just fine.
Yeah. All right. Anything else from Talus?
Just that.
Or just stabbing and stuff?
Amazonian battle cry.
Oh, Amazonian battle cry. Okay.
Because it gives me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing
Okay.
until I get hit.
All right. Peritos is up. Peritos is afeared, right?
He is afeared, so he just has
Okay.
to dash away.
All right. All right. Let's see. As he dashes away, she's going to use a legendary action. She is going to attack. Well, this is. Damn. Yeah. She's going to. Ooh, you are the worst, Reset. She's going to shoot you with her bow.
In
the bow-
melee? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because you can't opportunity attack her if she does that. So she doesn't want you to
Okay.
opportunity attack her with dumb Mage Slayer.
So she has disadvantage.
Thank you for explaining how D&D works.
And she's shooting at a monk.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
All right. She critically fails it. Let's see. Yeah, she gets a cramp. Man, she and that treant need to eat more oranges. I don't know. All right. That brings us to Skilla.
Needs those bananas.
You know, needs to get that potassium up in there.
Skilla. All right, She is gonna fly. Like try and blow on the flames a little bit just to fan them.
Oh no! You're gonna set the
just...
living oak table on fire?
No, at the tree ant. I'm just gonna fan the flames at him.
All
and
right.
provide the help action.
Fair enough. He gets scared as you fan flames. As a side effect, because how could we have a D&D session without it? You set the table on fire.
Oh no.
It was a living table.
All right. Top of the round, Kyra. Kyra's like, hey, we're running out of time. Speed it up. Oh, wow, you guys are looking rough. We're going to stick with Zombie Song. A Zombie Song! Philip McLeese, you're up.
So, she's like on top of him, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Phil just wants to, like, kind of, like, take a step back and then just shove both of them, like, topple over the tree into the flaming sphere onto the table.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Oh, 15. I was really hoping for better.
All right. As you rush forward, you start pushing him, and it's like you're trying to push over a tree. What? Is it? What? You got something for me, Reset?
Wait,
What?
you're raging, so.
No, I was.
Oh no.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
it doesn't-
Never mind.
yeah.
Never mind.
Raging, you would have advantage, right? Yeah, so you
Yeah,
have
but it
18.
doesn't
Yeah, but the
change
15
anything.
is.
Oh, yeah.
the,
All right, that is your action. You still have a bonus action, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just, since I kind of like run into it and like
Yeah.
since it doesn't move and I bear hug it, like I'm gonna just bonus action grapple him
All right.
with the
Oof. Okay.
It's an advantage.
It might work. You can't. Yeah, it's an advantage.
Yeah,
Here we go.
interesting.
He's only got a. Yeah. You. All right. You grapple him.
holding him there
All right.
next to the flame.
Okay. He looks down at you and says, "The fire's hurting me."
For this
I
guy
mean-
now.
You can always give up.
As the turn ends, she is going to try and use a legendary action to teleport. So let me do a save. Yeah? What?
Mhm.
Constitution? Alright.
Yep.
Alright. So...
This is face step.
Yes, face step. Yep,
Okay.
that's what it is. Yep. That's what it is. Alright. There you go. Alright, Hypatia, you're up.
I'm gonna see her just blink out of existence. Look around frantically, see her out of the corner of my eye behind Anastasia. I'm gonna say, "Watch out!" And
Anastasia, she's so scary.
I know.
She's so scary. Yeah.
and I'm gonna step up next to her and bite her with my snake hair.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
It's like a reaction, like an, "Oh God, don't hurt my friend."
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
bite.
see it. That hits.
Ooh.
All right, and it does
And-
piercing.
Oh wow.
All right, and she's got to make a saving throw or be poisoned.
Yeah.
You would think that she would be immune to poison, but she is not. Because I guess she's a plant Pokemon. So here we go. Constitution. She makes the save.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And-
Anything else with Hypatia?
That is it.
All right.
One
Anastasia.
more con check.
Oh, right. Okay.
Nope.
Anastasia, you're up.
So I have to dash just away from her, by the safest available route,
Yeah.
unless there's nowhere to move. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that way because this way seems kind of dangerous. I don't know if.
Yeah. Probably into the waiting arms of this huge crowd of people would probably be the safest place to go.
Okay,
It's
so
until you can't see her anymore, right?
well, I can make it. Oh, I see. I get to make a save if I can't see her after I have my turn. So yeah, I'll go that way. Provoke opportunity.
Okay.
I think. Does she attack me?
She has a bow
She already
equipped.
used- oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So then yeah, I'll go this way. Into the pile of people. Yeah, that'll just be my turn, and I'll try and make my save because
okay.
I can't see anywhere to move the sphere, and yeah, maybe just
Alright.
make the save. Try and make it.
No, you needed a 15.
All right.
All right. As your turn ends, she is going to use, I guess, her last legendary action. No, I think she's out. Actually, I think she's out. All right, Alexi, you're up.
Yeah, seeing her attempt to, looks like she's trying to get away. Quickly, last second decision. I'm dropping my bow.
Okay.
I pull out my my spear, and I'm booking it towards her.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go up here 30 feet. I'll get within. Yeah, I'll get within. No, yeah, I'll stay here. I can hear her from 10 feet away, and I will do my polearm master as well as my two-handed attack. But I'm going for non-lethal,
Okay.
so I won't be using the pointy end. I guess I don't know how you want to roll that.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, you can-
16 does not hit. 10 does not hit.
Damn. Okay. All right. Then that'll be it.
All right. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Legendary actions pop up. She's already concentrating on a spell. She will try to see if her charm ability comes back. Needs a 5 or a 6. It does not. Alexi. She's going to try and thorn whip you. Nah, you know what? She's going to use a disengage and start moving down the hallway.
Okay.
All right. Reset. You're up.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell, "She's getting
Um,
away!"
I'm just gonna move here.
Okay.
Does he attack me?
Yeah, he attacks you. He's super mad and upset.
He does it at disadvantage, by the way,
Okay.
because of my feet.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know what feat you're talking about now. Since you only have the one.
it. No, it's my way of the shield feat.
All right.
Thank
so
God.
he misses.
Last paragraph.
That's not a feat. It's a class ability.
It's a class feat.
Feature.
No.
Class feature.
Nope. Nope.
Not a feat.
You
Okay,
goofed.
1, 2.
Not perfect anymore.
And I use key or step of the wind.
I could feel you taking psychic damage from that comment. All right. Yeah. And then
So I step in front of her.
okay.
In my action, I'll attack her.
All right, go for it. 13 doesn't hit.
And I'm gonna yell, "I got her here! Come get."
All right. As your turn ends, she will risk it. Go ahead and make your, if you have a reaction, make your attack because she is going to thorn whip you.
15.
All right. 15 doesn't hit. Didn't mean to double click. So a 21.
That knocks me out.
All right.
No, wait.
Yeah, so
zombie
as
Wait,
I-
song.
wait. She has a zombie. Yeah, the zombie song's going.
Oh yeah. What do I?
You roll a Constitution save. The DC is equal to 5 plus the damage that you took. So you gotta get an 18 or higher.
That's a high DC. Wow.
Oof.
Nah, I'm down.
All right.
So you hear me yell, "I got her here!" and I fall.
All right. Hypatia, you and Alexi definitely hear that and can communicate it to the rest of the group. Treant is so sad because he's in the fire. He is just gonna try to beat up the guy that is holding.
Before he attacks, can I free action?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Say in Sylvan, she's abandoning you. Just abandon her. We'll let you live. You don't need to die here, Malchias.
He looks at you sadly, tears burning down his face. I swore an oath, and it must be fulfilled. And he is going to attack you, but he is going to attack you at disadvantage because you did offer to spare him.
Thank God that hits.
All right.
and knocks me out.
All right. Freed from you, he is going to run
zombie
after.
song.
Oh, you got zombie song. That's true.
Zombie song.
You could nat 20 this. Oh, okay. Yeah, the DC was 25.
Yeah.
Talus, would you like to make a reaction? Because he's going to start heading towards his mistress.
Might as well.
Or you just let him go.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I have no idea I don't speak Sylvan, so.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Alright, if you're making the attack, go for it. That hits, and as you just stab forward, and this tiniest 5 damage chunk goes into his ankle, he just and he falls over on top of Phil.
Can I still be hugging him?
Yes. The weight of your two bodies is too much for the living wood table that's on fire. You hear a resounding crack of thunder as the table snaps in half, and the two of you just fall into a pile of living wood splinters. He is dead, skis. All right, Talus, you examine your dagger. It's a pretty good dagger. You're up.
We're gonna use our last spell
Okay.
and do Zephyr Strike.
Oh, hype. Okay. That lets you move like hella fast, right?
Yep.
FYI, I'm dumb and forgot to bring my computer charger home from work, so my computer is about to die. Like in a second.
Yeah,
So
we're like
that
almost
happened.
30 minutes over, so hopefully this will be it. Let's see how it goes. All right, you're using Zephyr Strike and make you super fast. What are you doing with it? Oh shit. Okay. All right. She's there. Reset's on the ground. She's got a thorny vine whip growing out of her wrist. She turns to face you. And 17 is her armor class. 18 points of damage. She's Dunskies. Was the intent to kill?
No, the intent was to maim.
Alright. You stab her through the, right in the guts, and she kind of... And you just kind of hold the blade there, so as not to let too much like sap and blood flow free, and you feel her pulse start to slow, and her eyes flicker, still glowing with anger, and she passes out. All right, and that is where we will stop for the night.
Oh lord.
Woo!
Oh,
Someone
God.
grab the horde.
Well done. Well done. Peanut gallery in the hallway cheers for you. Huzzah! Golf claps, the whole deal. I'll take you back to your dashboard now. Whew. All right.
Oh man.
Thank God for that last spell.
Oh man, so much clutch stuff happened in that fight. It's so many crazy rolls. Oh my god.
Really terrible rolls from
Oh,
everyone.
So
from
many
everybody,
of
good
them.
guys and bad guys.
Yeah.
True.
I had 5 health. I was so afraid that Treant was gonna turn around and smack it.
he was kind of in a panic at the end there. I was trying to play him as sort of like a dumb brute kind of deal instead of a super tactician. When he saw the boss was leaving, he wanted to leave with the boss. Man. All right.
I mean, his job is to protect her. How can he protect her if he's not
Exactly. I just felt bad for him because he did such a good job beating up Phil, and it was the round where he was charmed. So just felt so bad for him. All right. Well, excellent work, guys. You have defeated the boss of the Mossy Temple. The horn is within your grasps, and you took her alive, so there's still a chance that you could negotiate or torture. I don't know what your style is going to be. The prophecy out of her. She seems a bit canny, but also a bit salty and spiteful. So it would be a tricky situation. Definitely a tricky situation.
I'm willing to drag her ass all the way over to the Oracle to see. Like that's Alexi's like mindset right now. That's his modus operandi. Like I'll hog tie her ass and I'll fucking carry her all the way over there myself.
Alrighty.
We could just threaten to take her back to Pythor to marry him, and then she'll be taken away by a dragon.
Oh, I
He
mean,
doesn't get that.
yeah, that is definitely a lot of cause and effect there. But you have a week to discuss in Discord and figure out your next move. But I will say, well done. Nobody died in this first, boss fight type deal. None of the girls turned into Maenads or whatever, so that's really good. Yeah, I mean, you did a good job. So we will find out what happens next week and where you guys decide to go from here. More than likely, you'll want to return the horn to its rightful place in Astoria afterwards. Collect hella, quest rewards for saving this dude's daughter and returning the horn and all that jazz. So
The children.
We saved
the
a lot of children.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
clean sweep, really clean sweep. So, all right, we'll continue this next week. I hope everybody enjoys their week. And if you want to play even more Dungeons and Dragons, I think we got one spot available tomorrow night in Hero Quest. So just hit me up if you are interested. There is a glamour bard that needs someone to play them. So could be pretty fun. Other than that, I'm good. I hope you guys are good. And I'll talk to you on Discord.
Have a
Alright.
good
Thank
one.
you.
Night.
Good night.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the
Bye-bye.
session. Have a
Yeah.
good week.